Oh, shit. What up? Gamma Joe was here. Spartacus was here. Devin was here. Cecilia, or they are here, I mean. Good to see you, Cecilia. Don. Greetings, everybody. Howdy, y'all. I just had to accept some new terms from the YouTube. Different channel? Oh, I don't have X anymore. I must have hit the other YouTube. There is another channel, but I didn't mean to do that one. Yeah, you don't have to worry about that. It's just my backup. But I'm on both, Devin. Christina, what up? Good to see you. Quick hello. Miss you too. Miss everybody. My shit's calming finally. So that's a plus. Been some chaotic shit. Meow Mix, what up? Carpe Diem, what up? Yeah, good to see you too also, man. Just dealing with some family shit, but I am back and will be back daily, or at least like 3 or 4 days a week. This time, for real. Like I'm through the shit. I've got past my stress. It's been a fucking mess. It has. It's been a mess around here. I am in the right place. You are Gamma Joe. Everybody, good to see y'all. It's been a minute. Titan Brew, what up? Duff Nug, good to see you. Man, everybody popping in the Spartacus. What up, bruh? It's been a minute. It's been like probably a month. I don't know how long it's been. It's been long. It's been a long fucking time. But did you guys see that Trump left like Marco Rubio and Caroline Leavitt as like bait on Air Force One? Holy shit. Like, what a piece of shit. I mean, we knew this anyway. Thank you for the Silver Star, Meow Mix. The jewels. Thank you, Cecilia. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. I think I'm through the worst. I don't want to jinx anything, but which I had a feeling when my brother got out, it was going to be a stressful mess, and it has been. Thank you for the jewels, Carpe Diem, for the jamming. Jamming, bruh. I thought I started hers. Christina, thank you for the jewels and the high five. Thank you. Much love. They probably would be honored to die for him. What's funny is I think Caroline Leavitt like resigned right after that shit happened. But also, sailors are trying to jump from aircraft carriers or the USS Abraham Lincoln or Lincoln. They're like, and I think we all know what happens if you jump off a carrier. You likely don't survive. I mean, you can, but it's not good. Sailors are straight fucking wore out. That's true, Christina. And they've been at sea. They've been at sea for like almost a year. Can you imagine being out on a fucking cramped ass air carrier? With there's been photos shared of like probably worse than jail food type shit. Ugh. What up, Luke? Good to see you. Alfred Gonzalez, what up, brother? I didn't see anything with him arguing with his assistant, but I believe it. Yeah, like he left in a catering truck. I think I have a video of it here. Hang on. Yeah, he left in a fucking, or he like did the old switcheroo and went and hid in a fucking catering truck. Yes, I am, Christina. I'll be live in the morning and then one day this weekend, and then Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I think is going to be the days. I've been working it out, so it'll be Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings, and possibly Saturday or Sunday. Work is good, Cecilia. It's draining as ever, but I'm making good money. Thanks for renewing, Christina. Good to see you. It's been a while. Good to see everybody. It's been like, I don't know when my last live was, but it was a long time ago, like way long. Coca-Cola and lemon haze. Just dealing with some family stress and drama, Luke. Mainly with my brother and his just man, he's like a stress magnet. He is. He's just ridiculously which he's doing good. He is doing good. He's been sober and all this stuff, so that's good. Christina, good night. Have a good rest. It's good to see you. I'll see you in the morning, I'm sure. Thanks for becoming a member again. Minnie, Minnie, Minnie. You guys, I forgot about that. You haven't seen Minnie for a minute. Come here. She's good. She's good. She's Minnie as always. Oh, Minnie. She's Minnie. She's such a baby. It was 3 weeks ago. Yeah, so almost a month. She's such a little baby. She got them tapes stuck on her foot earlier. She was freaking out. And we just had like some tornado weather. Like I got these alerts on my phone, like fucking take shelter now. I was like, dude, I live in a fucking trailer. Like, bruh, I'd rather even not get those alerts. Like, I mean, I was just waiting to be sucked out of this motherfucker. Oh my God. But it said like take shelter now. It said mobile homes will be destroyed, all this shit. And it kind of freaked me out a little bit. It freaked me out a lot, actually. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I'm not in town, so I couldn't hear sirens or anything, but the phone was like a siren. Damn it. I was going to find that message and read it. Me too, damn it, Joe. Power was knocked out for like 2 days. It came back on like 7 a.m. the next day, but then it went off for another 12 hours. Oh my God. I was mainly looking out like this tree line down the side of my house. I was just watching these trees because they could possibly fall and kill me. So, and they want like 10 G's to take one of these fuckers down. So I'm gonna end up probably cutting it down myself. But yeah, it was fucking horrendous. There aren't many tornadoes in Ohio, is there? There's becoming more and more lately. What's up? Pretty high. I'm about to lose my mind over the way our country is going to hell in a handbag. Unnecessary war. Trump star baby Iran and corruption at the highest level. Larry, no doubt. Like the insanity and the corruption from Trump is fucking stunning, dude. Do you guys see that he is selling like insider access, like $100,000 membership, and they'll get like fucking stock tweets? Oh my God. I just can't believe this is where we're at right now. And there's not a whole lot, Luke, but they have been getting, like we had one in 2021 that went right down this tree line. And this last, just like Friday, or no, it was Tuesday. Tuesday was pretty crazy. Yeah, that's insane. $100,000 a month memberships or some shit for pretty much insider trading. How can he project power? strength of your enemies when you're hiding in a truck. I know I was trying to bring up that clip. Let me see if I can bring it up. It don't really show it. It just shows the catering truck, but it's like pretty corroborated that that's what he did. He left Caroline Leavitt, little Marco, and like a bunch of other staff as fucking bait, dude. Didn't tell them, just left. What a piece of shit. You gotta lock your trailer down, man. I know there's some hurricane straps like holding it, but I don't, dude. Hurricane straps ain't gonna protect me when the roof comes off this motherfucker and I get sucked out of it. But the way I've been looking at it is kind of like, if it's my time, it's my time. But I'm telling you, I would rather not even get alerts like that. JD, question: what do you think? Have you been watching any Hunter Biden's interviews he's been doing? Oh, Hunter Biden's on fire. Hunter Biden, fucking, he's been on fire. He's been crushing it on like X, making fun of the mega twats, crushing it on every podcast he's done. It's actually pretty awesome, to be honest. It's really fucking badass. Hunter Biden's on fire. I'd probably vote for Hunter and the Hog 2028. Never fake me out. I know chump when I see one. Yeah, I mean, he faked his staff out for sure. Like, for real. Left them to die on a fucking plane. What is this one? Trump's Air Force One. Why he went and hid in a crate, a catering crate. Like, oh my fucking God. I just hope the left drives the message home and doesn't make this upcoming election about other things outside of Medicare for all and the economy, helping the middle class, all that good stuff. Same, Albie. I mean, I feel like that's kind of usually what they argue for. But yeah, I feel you. Same. If I had a chance to run, I would. Pyro for president. That'd be so crazy, dude. To be like a senator or even president. Be up there like, everybody, it's me, JD. I'm going to fucking rock America. We're going to do things that people have never seen before. Oh, I fucking hate him. I really can't stand him. Yeah, he took his he took his fucking, the chick who's like his human, I think they call her the human printer because she's always fucking printing shit off for him to read. My God. Sorry about that. Holy shit, them plane engines are loud. We don't need that sound. Look at him. Man, he's such a putz. Like, he pretty much walks out the other side and hides in a fucking truck and leaves staff, Rubio, and a bunch of others to fucking die. Because this was a credible threat. I'm pretty sure it shows the truck. Look, here's the truck. The truck's pulling up. He's going to dip out the other side like the bitch he is. What a man bitch, dude. It's the biggest bitch made president we have ever fucking had. And it's just sad. I would do it if it was like feasible, I guess, or possible, which I would have to try, but we'd have to like campaign. I guess we could start. I will run as the third party candidate, and we will totally solve inflation on day one. I'll stop all the wars. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. What's up, Mortz? Good to see you. It's been a while since I've been live, so that statement is debatable. What's up, 815 guy? Fuck, I've been saying a lot of shit. If you're talking about we're gonna end all the wars and shit, yeah, that's highly debatable. But this is Trump in his element. Like he is just a fucking bitch of a president. Like he really is. He's the biggest bitch made president we have ever fucking had. I just saw something about our Doge checks, Alfred. We're supposed to be getting those. I believe it. We're gonna get the fucking Doge checks. I truly believe that. Mushroom. I mean, for real, anybody with two brain cells should see that Trump is a fucking lying, cocksucking piece of shit. Like for real. I mean, he really is. Me up on Discord, yo. We have to start. We have to start that campaign. Um, Pretty high. We will do that. We'll have to start going door to door and fucking put my name out there. I don't know who the Dim candidate is going to be, but I really don't want it to be Gavin. Like I want fucking John Stewart, dude. I do. I want John Stewart for real. No, I'm not either. Um, I mean, it sounds like I'm kidding, but we could legit. We'll start a campaign, even if it flops. It'd be worth a try. Oh fucking Vivek! Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! Vivek Ramaswamy. Fuck that guy. Like for real. Fuck him. Dude's such a cockwad. Let's see. I had some clips, and then the response from old Pete Kegsbreath about the sailor situation. Like that's fucking horrendous, dude. Like he's saying it misrepresented. Like motherfucker, they're sending a new carrier there like right now because it's so bad. So there's a lot of truth to this shit. Like they're pretty much serving fucking gruel and fucking mystery meat. Ugh. It's so fucking gross, dude. It is. It's just disgusting. Fucking mod me. Weren't you a mod? Thought you were. Uh, really, anybody at this point would be better than Trump. I would take Hunter Biden. I would. Hunter Biden's fucking crushing that shit right now. I would absolutely vote for Hunter. I'll vote for Gavin too. I mean, I guess, but I really don't want Gavin. But I would go campaign for John Stewart. Nope, because you don't love me. Uh, I'll have to do that pretty high. I thought you were a mod. I guess not. Your name is a little different. I can't fucking think of what the other one was. Uh, I'm pretty sure you changed it a little bit, maybe. Talarico, I would vote for him. He's fire. But I pretty much take anybody over JD Vance or fucking um, Trump in his third term. Like holy shit. Yeah, I don't like Gavin. I'd likely probably almost high. That's it. Gamma Joe nailed it. That's it. Almost high. Now it's pretty high. That was it. I knew who it was though. Oh shit. I was trying to bring up this other story about the sailors literally trying to fucking jump off aircraft carriers. What's up, Matthew Casey? Good to see you. I got fans. Look at me, like knowing. I'll change it again. Tonight, you don't have to change it. I knew who you were. I just couldn't think of what it was. I knew it was something high. I love Jasmine, but she could never win. Same, Nurse Rod. Like, as sad as it is, America's just not ready to vote for a Jasmine Crockett for president. I would, but the rest of the country is likely just not, which is, it's just sad. Morale won't recover on the affected carriers. Mission effectiveness will be substantially eroded. AOC, I'd take AOC. I would take John Stewart and Crockett, or John Stewart and fucking AOC, or Tallarico, AOC, and or Crockett. Any of these people. Thought Republicans loved our troops. Republicans are the pretty much the opposite of whatever they claim to support is true. What the fuck else was I hearing to talk about? All these politicians have already been caught committing crimes. I definitely don't trust Newsom. I do think Hunter Biden was up to some fishy shit. Hunter Biden was up to some shit in Ukraine. But just the smackdown that he's been putting on the mega cunts has been just great to watch, honestly. Yeah, Shadow. Shadow used throw. I think it's ridiculous that that's how America is, but it's just the kind of the truth. Mark Kelly, I'd take Mark Kelly. That's why I like Hunter, actually. I think all these people should have some fucking. Yeah, Hunter was actually qualified to be on the board in Ukraine. He was on the board for train logistics, and that's what he ran for like 6 years for Amtrak. See, I'm all for that, and I don't see that as like too bad. I don't like it. It's like some nepotism shit, but yeah, he was qualified, so I would still vote for Hunter if he somehow became the candidate. It's unlikely, but no, nobody can reach the level of corruption that the Trump family has. I mean, it's disgusting. It's so fucking in our face and obvious. It's sickening. It just is. It's fucking gross. His sons, his sons are like major stakeholders in a fucking some type of drone contract they got. The company they're involved in. Like, fuck you, dude. Fuck this whole Trump family. Fuck every single one of them.
43 in your.
God damn, that's loud in my headset for some reason. Some volume on this shit. Check 1, 2. Oh, fucking fuck me running. Trump doesn't know shit about being a politician. He's shit at everything. He is. Yeah, I would take Hunter. Like I would vote for Hunter Biden in a heartbeat. Watching him, I think he went on Nick Fuentes' podcast. He went on fucking, I think maybe even Ben Shapiro. He went on Candace Owens' podcast, and like she legit apologized to the man for making fun of his drug problems and shit. The hypocrisy of the left is mind-boggling. Please explain, the lunatic libertarian. Like, bro, nobody from the Democrat Party has ever been with the corruption that the Democrat Party has. There's never been the amount of corruption from the Democrat that there has been from the fucking Trump family. It's truly fucking stunning. Oh, fucking, it's ridiculous, dude. Same, Spartacus. It's pretty fucking ridiculous. Democrats and Republicans can both eat a bag of dicks. I agree with that. For like corporate Democrats, get fucked. Schumer, Pelosi, all the old ones, get fucked. Get the fuck out. But there is a few of the Democrats that I like. But for the most part, I would be all right with like a full reboot, just keeping like a few of the people on the left. Tucker Carlson show too. What's funny is, and I never thought in 2026 I would be agreeing with Candace Owens on a fuck ton of issues, Tucker Carlson on a fuck ton of issues, which they're coming around to like our side now. I'm not flipping to theirs, and I don't trust Tucker. I don't trust Candace, but she's been on fire, man. No, even the fucking bad Dems aren't even close to how bad mega politicians are. That's true. It's a true statement. Come on the podcast, can't explain through this chat. What, you have a podcast? Lunatic Libertarian? I'd be down for that. I've been wanting to really do some debates on here. Like, I really do want to do that. The problem is just fucking the phone thing. Like, it would just be so much easier if people would just accept the fucking Discord links and we could bring them on that way. You don't need a long form speech platform to make a simple point. If you can't put it in chat, you clearly don't have a solid point. Well, we obviously, Shadow, we know that he doesn't have a solid point because he's claiming that it's just massive hypocrisy from the left. Like, dude, Tucker Carlson's a piece of shit. Candace Owens, honestly, is too, but she's just been on point. Some random madman. What up, bitch? We have topics to be prepared on. It's that time, and we go at it. I have enough subscribers to go live too. Nice. We could. I do want to do it. I do want to start fucking shitting on mega twats live on the podcast. Like a fuck ton of people do it, and I watch shit like Dean and Parker. Like I love watching them dudes. It's great. Just watching them dismantle mega cunts. All millionaires. Why the fuck do I care about their opinion? I don't know. I know it's nice to see him finally calling this shit out for what it is. But yeah, Tucker's a piece of shit. Candace is obviously a piece of shit too. But she's been on point about the fucking Israel shit. Lib, subscribe. Let's do this with Pyro. But I do definitely want to do that. I'm not mega. Oh, I don't think you're mega automatically. I know there's plenty of people that don't support either party. Trump basically blew the Libertarian Party for an endorsement. Wood chippers for J6ers. There's WhatsApp, and then there's like I have the Google Voice shit, but man, I don't know that I want to do that. Just because I'll have people calling that number nonstop, and it comes through like my number. There's might be a way to change that, but there's WhatsApp. There's fucking Google Voice. It's just a phone number. I just need to do it. Need to set like, let's see, Monday. We'll do it. Maybe we'll try for the first one Monday morning. And I'll put a community fucking post up about it for mega twats and cunts to come join. I'm an anarchist. No rulers. I mean, I kind of almost am that at this point. I don't think all government's bad. I just wish they would fucking use our tax dollars properly. Shit like that. Liberals. You have to message me directly or I'll miss it. I'll message you on Discord. Mega does lick the fucking boots. I mean, they might as well get on their knees and suck his fucking cackles. I mean, for real, it's fucking outrageous.
Capitol Watch, families of U.S. Navy sailors stuck on an extended deployment are raising alarms about their loved ones' safety. Relatives recently met with Navy leaders to share concerns about exhaustion on the USS Abraham Lincoln. The ship has been at sea for months supporting U.S. military operations against Iran. There are alarming claims that multiple sailors have attempted to jump overboard. A retired Navy captain says communication blackouts are adding to the stress for families trying to reach the ship.
Same, some random madman. I'd much rather do it through Discord invites. I mean, fuck, there's even StreamYard invites. I can invite people directly on to the StreamYard app. Good to see you also, Jesse. I don't know if I greeted you, Jesse the gaping butthole, but it's good to see you, my friend. Trill Will. I'll have to look them up. I don't know if I've seen Trill Will. Trump and Howard Nutlick want to cut capital gains taxes now for Epstein class billionaires, and Mega will cheer. I can have 10 guests on my StreamYard. Yeah, same. Like StreamYard, it would just be super easy to do it through StreamYard directly because it's fucking like, where's it at? There's a way I can put an invite link in the chat, or fuck, I don't know. Like maybe I can turn the link shit on so people can click on links because they're just like dead links in the vertical lives. Maybe all the lives. Drill Will, he gets destroyed on just boxing, let alone politics. You think boxing and politics are like similar though? Also check out the 21st. I forgets. No, I've seen them either. Toothless maggots defending billionaires. It's sad. It's fucking sad. But what's cool though is a fuck ton of people at my work have completely turned on Trump. I don't know that they'll ever vote for like a Democrat type thing, but they've completely turned on Trump. A house that used to have like Trump fucking painted on the rooftop now says fuck Donald Trump and shit. It's awesome. It's so great. It's so fucking great. Yeah, just would talk to Pretty High. She's my my PR person. Just get into contact with Pretty High, and she will set it up. But I definitely want to start fucking shitting down some mega trotes live, not just in the chat. It'd be so much better with like their face or their voice on the live stream. That shit's so much more entertaining and watchable. So we will do that. We'll try for the first one Monday. I'll talk to Pretty High about it and Lunatic Libertarian, and we'll try to set up some shitting down the toothless maggots fucking trotes and make some fucking entertaining content. Because I do believe that shit's like super value. That's like mostly what I watch when I watch YouTube is fucking like Dean. I love watching Dean. I love watching the younger generations fucking destroy the mega cunts. My friends that used to wear mega hats don't anymore. I think a fuck ton of people have fucking turned on him. I don't know that they would ever fucking vote blue because they're too damn brainwashed. Like these people are flipping their shit on Fauci pleading the fifth a bunch. Like, dude, oh my fucking God. Like, these people, they're just fucking hopeless, man. Much as I would like to stay, I'm going to fall asleep and my phone's going to fall on my head. Luke, it was good to see you, man. I'm sure I'll see you back. Hopefully you're working. Hopefully you're still making that money. I'll see you next time, I'm sure. It's good to see everybody. It's been like way too long, honestly. But my shit is pretty straightened the fuck out. So good schedules coming. And I've set the days. I think it's going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then like the possible Saturday or Sunday, depending on what my work looks like. It probably like rotate every other week, but I'm going to get it up. Things are really different now. Mega aren't happy with Trump. They can't point to a single thing he's doing that they like. What's funny to me is the people that actually still support his ass and are like making a fucking excuse for the wars and shit. Like, bruh. You guys voted against this shit. Israel or fucking Iran can never have a nuke. Like, bro, fuck you. Fuck you, you fucking cunt. Oh, God, I fucking can't stand Trump. The shit that comes out of his mouth. Did you guys see Janine Pirro drop the fucking charges against the Olympian that they were saying cut the 300-foot dash in the fucking reflecting pool? Janine Pirro actually had to drop the charges because it was proven that it was a botched fucking contractor job. Like, dude, fuck this president. Just the whole family can get fucked. I'm honestly waiting for the great big beautiful obituary, to be honest. I don't usually think that way, but god damn, it'll be nice when Trump is fucking burning with his daddy down there in hell with Lindsay. Donald will join Lindsay down there in Satan's lair. You took the jab. That's hilarious. Actually, I didn't take the jab, but not because of uh, me not trusting it and shit. I just uh, never got to it. Never got around to it. My work pretty much shut down. Like, this is when my carpet business pretty much, I quit working, so there wasn't no need for me to take it. I was pretty much stuck at home. But I didn't like not take it because I thought it was fucking a bad vaccine. No. The vaccine absolutely saved a fuck ton of people's lives. Dr. Fauci is a fucking hero. Uh, just the way that these fuckers have vilified him on the fucking him pleading the fifth when the like Rand Paul looked like such a dumb fuck in that goddamn hearing. He did. All of them, all the Republicans look like absolute fucking idiots. Lunatic libertarian, do you not uh, see that Dr. Fauci saved a fuck ton of lives from like the AIDS epidemic back in the 80s? Like, dude, the diary that they were fucking screaming about was him talking about how he was like the sexiest man alive and shit, and like back during the fucking COVID shit. It was just talking about him fucking like kind of thinking it was unbelievable about all this shit that was being said about him in like 2020, 2021. There's nothing. The diary is a fucking nothing burger. Check the fucking numbers. I think it's AIDS, Ebola, COVID. I mean, I think it's stunning that these people are ready to fucking hang Dr. Fauci, who worked for, drumroll, Donald fucking Trump. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. That's not all false, lunatic libertarian. You can look that up, buddy. Um, he was a true civil servant, man. He truly fucking has helped save a lot of lives. Jesus. So, lunatic libertarian, when you go to like the doctor and they tell you, hey man, you're gonna have to have this surgery for like cancer or whatever, or you're gonna die, are you gonna be like, nah, fuck the doctors, bro? That shit's fucked. These doctors don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I know better. Like, dude, come on, don't be that guy. You're not a Trumper, but you're aligned with a lot of the shit that they subscribe to, pretty much. What facts did you bring, lunatic? I'm with Spartacus on Dawn. You said check the numbers. Like, are you really gonna make me pull up the fucking numbers? My PC here. Don't even know how to read. Shit. I see the FDA still passed mRNA without double-blind studies. Well, mRNA vaccines are like nothing new, man. We've been doing vaccine research for 100 years, dude. Like there was nothing really new about mRNA shit. Just it's like the way they used it. But Dr. Peter McCullough. It's stunning to me that people fucking blame Fauci for the COVID-19 and even the vaccine deaths. Trump fast tracked the vaccines. So if anybody should be blamed for your guys's, you know, fucked up belief that the vaccine killed more people than the virus, like that's a crazy fucking thought, dude. Anybody that thinks that is just fuck. I don't know. I don't know what can be said, man. I'll read up on your doctor Peter McCullough. It fucking you moron. Funny that they're angry at Trump for the best thing he ever did, warp speed. I'm not angry at Trump. That's the one thing Trump ever did that was pretty good, was fast tracking that with Operation Warp Speed. But people should blame, if they think the vaccine killed more fucking people than the virus itself, they should blame Trump before they blame Fauci, dude. See, you don't even know the top doctor of research. Oh my God, dude, I thought we were past COVID, dude. Like for real. I just can't believe we're still talking about the fucking jab in 2026. Mark, it's because they're literally angry at anything like really good that he does or did, which that's like, I do believe that's the one fucking thing that he did in his first term that was fucking, which he had already fucked up royally for COVID. I mean, we knew COVID. Like his CDC top people at CDC came out like, "Hey, this shit's it's gonna be in America. It's gonna kill Americans." And she warned a bunch of people, and it was like 2 weeks later that the shit showed up and started ravaging the fucking country. Yeah, the top doctor. He's not the top doctor of research, man. Like, holy shit. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, I don't. Jesus Christ. If Trump's warp speed had taken 6 more weeks, there wouldn't have been the complications there were. Lib, you dumb as fuck. He did. I mean, he actually fucking lied about it. Like, COVID will never reach American shores. We're totally safe. When it was guaranteed to fucking hit our country at that point. I mean, we've never had a president just deny fucking a virus, dude, ever. Lunatic Lib, do you believe that viruses are a real thing? Like, for real? Like, what the fuck? Pyro, call me in. Let's see if I can. Pretty high is about to give you a fucking earful, bro. If I can get her in here. Let's see. People, copy the link. Probably not going to show up in the chat. Pretty high. If it doesn't, I'll send it on Discord. Hang on, I don't have my shit's been down for like a month. I don't have nothing brought up properly. Hang on. I didn't expect to get into a whole lot on this one because I figured it'd be me like greeting a bunch of people like it kind of was. Let me get. Hopefully, I don't have to fucking sign in on here. No, I'm still signed in. Okay. Almost high or pretty high. I'm just going to bring you up. There will be an invite in your Discord. Messaging. So come on, man. Come on up and give it to fucking the lunatic liberal. Never thought I'd miss when Republicans were just really into Milton Friedman. Maybe we could just like kill the virus with some very powerful light, or perhaps injecting disinfectant bleach. Like, oh my fucking god, dude. I'll cook all of MAGA in a fucking debate. And apparently, right wing liberals, I suppose. Because, dude, you have all the mega fucking talking points, my friend. Like, you're looking at a cardiologist, not a fucking virologist. He's like the fucking. Let's see it. Oh no, hang on. Fuck. I just had him brought up. Just read like the basic fucking shit. Like, he's not this top fucking researcher that you're saying he is, man. Like, virology is not even his like fucking the shit he practices, man. I think I did see him on Joe Rogan, actually. Let's see. Peter McCullough, MD, went so far as to steal Joe Rogan argument, asserting on Wednesday that no college-age person in America should receive the COVID-19 vaccine. Like, this dude, there's people that are likely dead because of that fucking doctor. Who is he? He has testified. So, dude, you know how many people have testified in front of Congress? Does that make them like a fucking all-knowing, like virus knower type shit? No, dude. They literally didn't even have any charges for those bullshit theatrics. We gotta find the greatest hits of morons who testified before Congress. I know, right? Like, what's testifying? Dude, Congress is a bunch of fucking idiots. What does that prove that he's testified in front of them? The invite to StreamYard is on the Discord Messenger, but it's an invite to StreamYard. But the invite is sent through the Discord Messenger. When you're in here, I can bring you up. Let me see. Hang on. Edit one of these. Maybe this one. Where's the fucking edit? Oh my fucking god. Why is it doing this? Why would not let me fucking edit it? Oh well. I can still get you in here and get you brought up. If you can. Let's see. It'll tell me when you get in here. I should hear you, but I'll have to add a camera slot. Update. Okay. So if Pretty High makes it in, she will come up on the other side, or a picture, her profile picture, her camera. It's up to her. Obama and Dr. Fauci's team stopped an Ebola outbreak in the U.S. Like the one thing I disagree with Obama on was his fucking drone strikes. Like that shit was fucking nuts. I didn't like it. But he's probably been the best president in my lifetime. That's just a fact. Seth Rogen and Affleck testify before Congress. We got to find out their stance on mRNA vaccines. Ooh, Pretty High entered. What up?
Hi, can you hear me?
Oh, shit. I can, and now I think everybody can.
Okay. Do I need to keep
you're on the
watching on my
stage.
phone? I don't know how this works. Do I need to keep watching on my phone for chat?
I don't think so. I mean, you can, but it'll probably fuck you up, like hearing yourself and stuff.
Maybe. Right, like a radio thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I see my message where I said I was in.
But you should be like coming through the live. I don't know where your picture went. Hang on. Kick from studio. No. Can you guys hear Almost High or Pretty High? Oh, they can hear you. I don't know where your picture went. It might have fucked her up closing out her shit. Pretty High. I don't hear her now. Maybe pull it back up on the phone and turn the volume down. Maybe. I don't know. I don't hear you now. I don't see your picture either. Like there was a little picture of you. Well, not of you, but of your profile. Let's see. Edit. No. I think you might need to bring it back up however you had it. Pretty High. We'll figure this shit out, by God. Discord's a way to do it also. But this seems like it'd probably be the best straight off of StreamYard. Backstage. Oh, hang on. My bad. Okay. My bad. She wasn't in the stage. Sorry about that. You're good. Go ahead. School libertarian with your virus facts.
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck? Libertarian's a fucking retard. So let's just start there and we'll move on from there. Like, let me know. I can see the chat in the corner here.
Nice. Yeah, just let him have it. He's got that mega fucking viewpoint on the vaccine, COVID-19 in general.
We'll just have to take it point by point. If I need links, I'll send it to you in the Discord, and then that way you can pull it up and put it on screen.
Okay.
What's up, Libby? I mean, I prefer to moderate, but if I need to, fucking whip ass, I'll do that too. I literally just went whipped ass today. That's what I fucking do.
Nice. I'll moderate Monday. I'll be good for one Monday. I don't have shit brought up. I'm not quite up for that tonight, but Monday for sure. This is a good test run for it. But give him your shit. You probably can explain it better than I can.
I don't see him saying anything, but I know that he did mention the 82% miscarriage rate. And that was because, like, there's an elevated level of a certain hormone in the first trimester of pregnancies. I've had a miscarriage, and I understand that at 12 weeks, like, that's really super fucking common. It's 82% of people have miscarriage in the first trimester. And so that's what Fauci was telling a colleague of his who was testing the virus and testing people who had the vaccine, etc., because that's what fucking people do. Like, it's like these people don't realize that, like, so, like, when people have tornado warnings, for example, there's somebody sitting behind a fucking computer looking at a fucking Doppler radar who sets out that warning and says, hey, there is a circular pattern in the clouds in this area. There's a tornado watch is on. There's a body sitting behind the fucking computer doing that. And that's what Fauci was. He was sending these fucking messages. He was like, hey, we need to be aware that there's an elevated risk of this hormone during this first trimester, and we need to see if this vaccine elevates that risk any higher. And they did, and it didn't. It literally fucking didn't raise the risk. And that's what, there's a body behind a fucking computer calling these shots. And that's who Fauci was, and he did a good damn job. And if he didn't, I'd be the first to fucking tell you. because I don't give a fuck. But Fauci also did a great job with AIDS. But Republicans hate that because they wanted to not be around anyone with AIDS. They wanted to say, oh, you can't touch people with AIDS. You can't do this. You can't do that. Like AIDS are so evil and bad. And they're this, Satan, whatever the fuck, dumb fucking religious bullshit. And then that's why the fucking Heritage Foundation is against Fauci. And that's why the fucking morons have to, it's theatrics. Marino, Brand. With that whole fucking hearing. I watched it multiple times because I give a fuck. And it was just bullshit.
The Fauci one recently?
Yes.
Yeah, it was hard to watch them treat him like this absolute traitor to America type shit.
He's a golden boy, dude. He will get fucking extra fucking virgins in heaven or whatever for sitting through that shit like he did. He did a good damn job. He did great.
He did. He absolutely did. That's a false equivalent, is what Lunatic said. So,
what's the false equivalency? Where? I didn't see that. What the fuck? False equivalency? Yeah. What do you mean? It was fucking reality, bruh.
He probably didn't watch the hearing. I doubt he watched it.
I see.
He probably watched the "I plead the fifth" like videos, like where it's just him.
No, he just read. He just read where people said he pled the fifth, and that means he's guilty or some bullshit. But that's not how it is. Tornadoes and people behind a computer. Well, no, there's always someone behind a computer calling shots, is what I'm saying. And the equivalency was like, for simple fucking stupid people. So you can make like a connection in your brain. There's somebody behind a computer calling these shots. And the person behind the computer calling the shots was the vaccine and the studies around the vaccine and the awareness of the vaccine and its effects. There's a body behind the fucking computer. And there's nobody behind the fucking computers now for the tornadoes because, Doge. But prior to that, there was a person behind a computer being aware of these things, watching the numbers. And it's not you fucking goddamn lunatic. I mean, fuck. The lunatics are on the grass, bro. And it's a problem. Real fucking problem.
Problem. It's a huge fucking problem.
I'm going to have a gallon of vodka in, baby. Let's go.
Thanks.
Fucking A.
Come up and you speak to Pretty if you want, dude. Because I don't think you're going to make any good points in the chat that I'm seeing. I bet you have been on birth control for 10 years. Thyroid gland gone. Oh my God. Bro.
I've never been on birth control. I've never taken birth control. That's not what I mean.
No, you said you had a miscarriage, right? And that's what you said. I don't think you mentioned anything about being on birth control for 10 years.
No, I've never been on birth control ever. I just haven't had sex in fucking 7 years. That's how I do it.
That's birth control itself.
It is. I was raised super fucking Protestant and really religious, and
I don't take anything me up that way. I didn't subscribe after adulthood.
You were raised well, I think.
Yes.
What are these links?
That's for Lunatic to come up if he wants, but I don't think he'll be able to click them. I don't know. You can maybe copy and paste it and fucking do it that way, like in the search bar.
He'll have to do a screenshot and then use Google Lens. Get off the keyboard. Use a screenshot and do Google Lens, and then you can copy and paste. Otherwise, you can't copy and paste. I don't think.
Right, Lunatic. If you want to come up, do you have a Discord? I can send you a link to come up if you want to do that.
Hey, there are some good dudes, like whoever said that, Doggy or whatever it says. Is that art? Old art? Like the same art that I used to talk to?
Yeah. What's up, Barty? Good to see you.
Yeah, dude. There are some great men out there. Don't worry about it. But there's some great men out there.
There's some shit bags also, but that's just people in general. I don't think it's really gender specific.
Right.
There's shit bags from both genders.
All right, Lib, you in then?
I go straight to Safari. Well, if you can click the link, come on up, bro.
I mean, I'll send receipts if I have to. I think it's dumb shit, but
it is dumb shit because it's all pretty like it's been so explained and litigated and like the hearings. It's just like if you watch a Republican hearing against Fauci and think that they cooked in any way, you're starting
from zero. You're starting from negative if you believe that.
Yeah, that's craziness.
Absolute bullshit.
It, It is absolute bullshit. 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 It is absolute bu Have you been going on others? Do you go on podcasts?
I might have been straying since you haven't been here.
I mean, I haven't been. I don't blame you. I would have too. No, do
No,
that.
it's really not fair that people let me on here when I'm like this. It's really not fair.
I didn't know. I did not know you were tipsy
Yeah,
as
that's the
fuck.
only time I'll offer. That's the only time I'll offer.
Well, you don't really sound tipsy, so I don't think you're like slurring and shit.
I'm trying really hard. Here's Libby at. Hey, I separated my kids' vaccines extra, but that was way before COVID. I just did. And like I talked to my pediatrician about it,
Oh,
and they split them up just a little bit. It was like one extra appointment.
I can put it on the community page also. I'm gonna do that. You can shit on him some more. He says he's not mega, but he really has the same views as the mega counts.
Right. And I mean, maybe that's like kind of the prescription of it. It's like, yeah, sure, maybe you're not MAGA, but you are also dumb as fuck. So like you might as well be.
Through that.
I swear I think it's like an IQ thing. Like there's like probably, and I did the math. I did the math and I've looked it up. And I think it's like 25% of the population fall under the IQ, where like they will fall for anything and everything except for the right thing, you know, because we're not targeting them because we're not evil. But there's like 25% of the population who just will. But that adds up to like 25 million too. It's not like the 70 million that voted. It's a far less number than that are actually like IQ deficient. So I feel like we'll be okay eventually.
I hope so, because it's really feeling like we're fucking not going to be able to vote our way out of this shit show.
They're going to do everything they can to run the midterms, babe. Everything they can.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, but
so look, up in a second. Go ahead.
Right. As far as like, I really want to help you run for anything. I don't care if it's a union job, fucking like a union leader, fucking whatever. I want to help you run. I'm not kidding. There's organizations that will help us do it. I'm a nothing. I'm a nobody. I literally didn't graduate high school. Don't give a fuck. I care and it matters.
Like
What?
District.
Good evening, Mike.
Mike, good to see you. Been a while. I'm freshly back, Dahlia, and it's good to see you. I will keep shitting down mega cunt trotes probably till I die.
I love it. I love that abrasiveness.
They're never gonna fucking go away. They're just not. They're always gonna be here to fucking spew their fucking diarrhea from the mouth.
Dude, I took advanced chemistry and anatomy and all kinds of shit. Like, Lib, get the fuck on here or shut the fuck up. You're not qualified to fucking make people dumber. Okay?
So, I knew you'd have some great points to fucking make.
I mean, the guy's not even fucking playing anything against me. What the fuck points do I have to make other than like I'm here and they're dumb? Like,
he's a master tradesman. Physics and chemistry, controls all materials. Lunatic, are you a flat earther by any chance?
He's a moron.
Do you think that gravity is buoyancy?
Hey, I think gravity is more experimental than most people do, because we literally have no way of testing the theory enough to like be fucking positive of it.
No, but there's something pulling us all to the fucking center.
Right,
of
and the theory
Earth,
is
right?
that mass equals gravity. That's the theory, but we don't have enough tests for me to even be fucking sure of that, and that's fine. But
right? True.
germ theory is fucking real. You know,
it's absolutely real.
Wash your hands, you guys.
Yeah, I've been starting to wear these fucking button ups to work.
Bro, you're looking like a safari dude. For real. You look like you work with wildcats.
This is my only tan one. This is my only tan one. This does kind of look like fucking crocodile.
Steve Irwin. Steve Irwin.
Yeah, Steve Irwin shirt.
Hey, I'm gonna canonize Steve Irwin. I'm not kidding. He's gonna be my saint, like a saint.
Dude, he was a legend.
Saint Steve Irwin, dude. Jesse Wells has a song called that.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
Jesse Wells is
I,
fucking
I
great.
have a serious affection for him, man. It's a problem.
Using
No one-
Australian accent from now on. Oh, that was my Australian mega butt banana. I don't know why it fucking came out as Australian, but it did. That's so funny. That video
the
geeks me out.
banana.
You've seen that, right?
No, man, no.
Oh, it's a short on my channel of like a fucking banana talking about the mega cunts trying to shove them where the sun don't shine type shit. It's so fucking funny. I love being able to make myself laugh.
I got found 2 different mushrooms, took pictures of them, and then like added the audio of like 2 guys at a party. It's fucking hilarious. You have to look at it. Promise me you'll look at it.
Where is it? On Discord or YouTube?
Yeah, I just been making bullshit. Like I've been like mashing songs together and just dumb shit on there, just trying to get enough subscribers to go live.
On the Tube of You?
Tube of You.
Okay. I will check it out. I don't
It's
know that dude's coming up. I think he pussed out.
Yeah, he's a pussy. Everybody's a fucking pussy. I mean, nobody wants to do shit. There's fucking 10 of us who are worth a fuck.
True that.
Like, I can't read the small shit. I'm too fucking old for this.
Jeff Corwin. I don't know. Like, I know who that is, but not like I knew Steve. Steve Irwin was the shit. Like,
Bear
he'd be
Grylls.
like fucking, yeah, he'd be like handling a fucking king cobra, like, you all right, mate? You all right? And he I don't know. He was just great, dude. He was.
These monsters live in these shallows, and we got to protect these shallows from these oil spills.
Yes.
Like,
He would
pick
like
up your
jump on a
trash.
gator back and fucking wrestle it and shit. That was so fucking legendary.
Bear Grylls took Obama up through the mountain and like caught a salmon and shit and fed it to him.
Did he?
Dude, I
Ooh,
watched this shit for fun. Like I had to bring up videos of Obama giving speeches about patriotism to show my child like what presidents are supposed to fucking act, because he's never seen anything. Like he's 8, but he's like super politically motivated. It's ridiculous. I have calls from the school about it. It's a problem, but I have to pull up these videos and be like, look, this is a different president, and this is how they acted, and this is how respect is. Like we respect each other, we respect these people, they respect us. Trump is not that you do not grab women about the pussies, okay? Like I have to fucking say that. It is so sad to me.
What the fuck do you people know? Nothing.
Hang on. There you go. You're coming through now, lunatic. Go ahead. You weren't before.
You can hear me now?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think it's funny that the disregarding of all information, regardless of what side it's on, is kind of the problem that I have with a lot of these discussions.
Right. The problem is that you are disregarding
I'm not interrupting
information.
you. I haven't even completed my statement. If we're
The
gonna
problem
have a
is
discussion,
you are
I'd like to
disregarding
be,
information.
A real discussion.
The problem.
I'm yelling match.
The
I'm not gonna
problem.
argue with you because I don't
The
argue.
problem. The problem is that you are disregarding information.
What information am I disregarding? The fact that
The
myocarditis
information
went up,
from
the
the
fact
street.
that all of the COVID numbers from the flu, the CDC inflated, the FDA approved the mRNA vaccines for the flu shot, even though there's 75% efficacy problems with adverse events. So yet again, if you want to describe how a vaccine has an adverse event versus an adverse,
The advent. Okay.
the
Listen.
definitions of definitions of vaccines are kind of funny. But
The definition of adverse events that you're referring to is funny because it's not accurate.
What are you talking about?
Okay, and I know that
verbiage
has been made
as
all
far
over
as
the fucking internet.
Yeah, words mean something. So yet again, when
Yeah,
you
there's
talk about
no shit. And I live by that. I'll send you a pocket dictionary. Like I fucking live by that.
I don't need a pocket dictionary. I have a real dictionary.
You do if you're looking at the adverse reactions and you're not fucking equating them to
See,
fucking reality.
This is the same little bouncy.
You're right. It is
people
the
wanna
same
do
argument
about
because you are
certain
still
language.
being
It's
dumb.
ridiculous.
It's a problem that you're retarded,
Yes. Does
but
the
also
vaccine
loud.
cause problems? Does it cause myocarditis?
The first fucking it was Johnson & Johnson and a Pfizer vaccine, and they recalled them after 2 weeks.
Doesn't cause myocarditis.
If
What
they
does
had done
Moderna
6
cause?
more fucking weeks of study, then they would have
How
fixed
much
that, and it wouldn't have
how
never
much
happened.
adverse
And
events
they
happen
recalled the
with
fucking
Moderna
vaccines, and you know it.
versus
There was only like a fucking 100,000 people who
I
got
don't
those.
understand why you're speaking so rapidly.
I don't understand why you're dumb.
I'm not dumb.
You
I'm a master
are.
tradesman that knows probably more chemistry.
No,
and
fuck
fucking
you,
science
dude.
than
I'm a
you two.
fucking Mason.
Okay,
sister,
so
you fucking
what? All
bitch.
right, so just talking about anything as far as medical, right? So what is material, right? Whether it's organic or
You're a
or
fucking
organic.
moron.
What is material?
You aren't worth the time, and legitimacy
What
is going to be
but you can't
bullshit.
answer a simple
You
question. So you
understand
can't
that you being
establish a
and dumb shit is
baseline
not
of
a problem
information.
anymore, and we will not give you any more legitimacy. Do you realize that for fucking seven
You're just
fucking years we have
afraid to just
respected the
fucking
fuck
hear
out of you
yourself.
guys as fucking
Hey,
individuals?
Hey,
Gonna end.
lunatic. Does the
Sorry.
fucking what about the myocarditis that the virus causes? Does that not
Exactly.
outweigh
That's why the
fucking
vaccine caused it.
the vaccine's myocarditis? Hang on. Why do I not hear you?
So the
Fucking,
spike
I
protein
can't.
causes myocarditis, but the event of
The virus
introducing
caused that.
vaccine. If you're just going to keep interrupting me, this isn't a discussion.
You're a dumb fuck.
Yeah, one at a time. Let's let him say his argument here. Go ahead.
Okay.
So if myocarditis is caused by COVID, right, and then you inject more spike protein through mRNA, all right, you exacerbate the myocarditis.
You don't inject a spike
Inject it.
protein. You inject something that attacks the spike
You
protein.
can't have a
fucking
discussion
moron.
if
You
you're
don't
going to
even
interrupt.
understand
Can you
how
wait
that
till I'm
is.
done speaking?
Because
this is
you're
the
saying
dumb
that you're
shit that
injecting spike
leftists
proteins,
can't
but you
debate.
aren't. You're injecting something that attacks the spike protein, you fucking moron.
No, it doesn't. Why has spike protein been in the bloodlines of people ever since they've been injected?
Dude, okay, look, I can draw you a
It
fucking
doesn't
picture right
dissolve.
now of the difference in the
replicates
viruses.
and multiplies. What are you talking about? Why does it?
All
why
viruses
does it
do
pass
that,
the
you dumb
blood-brain
fuck.
barrier?
I can draw you a shape of the goddamn virus right now and show you what the fuck a spike protein is.
Oh my God! Anybody can copy a picture. Did it pop up out of the book to make sure you could see it clearly?
I know the difference between fucking AIDS and
Why is there an AIDS or an
compared to
HIV
methamphetamines? You can draw the fucking
derivative
shape,
of
dude.
DNA in the fucking vaccine? Why? Why
There's
has
not
there
a
been
derivative of DNA in the
spike
vaccine. There's
in
not a
HIV
derivative of
cases
DNA in
ever
there.
since the implementation?
Because
of
that's the fucking shape of the fucking virus, you fucking moron.
fucking God.
And if it was shaped like an A, then you would have an A spike protein. And if it was shaped like an O, then you have an O spike protein. You're a fucking moron, dude. That's just the shape of the fucking virus.
You're not even answering the question. Why does
You're
it
not
exacerbate?
fucking you're not on the level to
Why
answer your
does it
questions, dude. You're
exacerbate?
like, do you understand that there is a level that you are so dumb that you cannot ask a good question? Okay, like if I cannot read, then I can't say, like, why is this sentence not making sense to me? Like if I can't read, I cannot say this sentence doesn't make sense.
So
if I can't read, I can't say the sentence doesn't make sense. So, like you can't
speaking
fucking read, you dumb bitch.
Dr. Peter McCullough is an epidemiologist and a cardiologist.
Dude, I know who the fuck you're talking about, and he's literally just a fucking chill. He's a chill. He's a guy like you that they kicked off the goddamn street and fucking paid sage dumb shit.
I haven't been vaccinated since
I didn't either, you dumb motherfucker. I live in a fucking town of 500 fucking people, you dumb fucking
None of my
bitch.
children are vaccinated, not one. Both
Man,
my
mine
children are
neither.
born naturally.
Mine neither, you dumb fucking cunt. He has his measles fucking vaccine. I have an 18-year-old girl too. You're a fucking moron. You're a fucking moron. I'm a fucking parent. You're a fucking moron. You're dumb as fuck. And that doctor that you keep fucking questioning it is just as dumb as you. Dude, it's not your fault that you're fucking dumb. But you can get smarter.
And they played everybody. That's my opinion. They played everybody. Fear is the mind killer.
No, you're so fucking dumb that you don't know when you're being played, you dumb bitch. Dude, reality is reality, and it has been reality for 200 fucking years. Germ theory is a thing. Germ theory is a fucking thing. Germ theory is a thing.
I used to walk into Walmart
germ theory. Hey, you wash your fucking hands?
Just needed to be a
wash
mask.
your hands.
I walked
Audience,
in there with a
wash your
fucking
hands.
welding helmet, and it worked. Get the fuck out of here. This shit was dumb. It was about how much you
whining about,
programmed into compliance. That was the test. And
how much can you be programmed into defiance?
85%.
How much can you be programmed into defiance? Listen, no, they don't have to convince you that anything's wrong. They don't have to. All they have to convince you is that the waters are too muddy to see anything, and then everything's fucked. The waters are not muddy. Everyone is confused because the waters are so muddy. The water is not muddy. It's obvious. It's clear.
No,
and it has been for hundreds of years.
Hey, they came up with
No,
the
this is
theory
a very
saying-
clear fucking
but yet
line.
again,
Listen,
they
this is a
wanted
very fucking clear line of
donuts
germ
and
theory.
free fries to get a shot. Get the fuck out of here.
Hang on. So have you always been against vaccines, lunatic, or like just since the COVID vaccine? Like,
I
are
was
you
actually
against
part of-
all vaccine?
I was actually part of a pneumococcal vaccine trial when I was in the Navy. Okay, they gave it to everybody in the division.
What year?
Now, can I
What year,
finish
babe?
before you speak, lady?
What year, honey? What year?
01.
Okay, just one.
September of 01 is when I went through boot camp.
Okay.
So the pneumococcal vaccine trial that was happening as an experiment on sailors in the United States Navy, my division was 093. 094 was my brother division. Okay. My senior chief came to us and said, either you're going to sign the piece of paper or you're going to get your bus ticket home or your plane ticket home because you didn't have a choice. All right. I couldn't find the results of that study until 2021. Every time I
Did you guys have fucked up effects from it?
Say again?
Did you have adverse effects from that vaccine that they fucking forced upon you guys in the military?
made him a
Adverse
moron.
effects is nothing that was brought upon as far as what was shown to us. We didn't know what to expect. Now, 3/4 of both divisions got pneumonia. Okay? 3/4 after that vaccine was introduced. But yet again, we were injected with so many other vaccines at the time too. And then I couldn't go overseas unless I had yellow fever, anthrax, and a couple other vaccines.
Yeah,
And
I was gonna say my black market.
I haven't been vaccinated since though. Ever since I got out of the military, I've never touched a vaccine.
Yeah, I mean, I get it from the military perspective. They were like injected with like 30 at a time. I don't like that. No, I don't like that at all.
Right, but they were going to areas that were exposed to all kinds of things that we aren't here, not on a regular basis or anything. It was an exceptional case. My dad was also in the Air Force. And in 98,
Peter Hotez is controversial because he studies a lot of African diseases. And even listening to that guy talk, Peter Hotez.
Who?
Dr. Peter
Hotez. I don't recognize that one. I recognize the other one, but I don't recognize that name.
You don't know who Dr. Peter Hotez is? He's
was there any
vaccine guys in the country?
Was there any fucking divisions that didn't get these vaccines, and did they catch like some serious shit? Like,
none of that would be available. Yeah, none of that would be available.
My division's personal record. That's all.
Which I don't think.
See, my dad.
They wouldn't send them anyway, right? Because they sent you home if you didn't take the vaccine. So obviously you weren't going to go if you didn't take the fucking vaccine.
From the Air Force had they also had some experimental vaccines, and they even mentioned how they could affect the spawn. I think that was in 93, 94, something like that. But I remember there was paperwork on it, and I totally support the fact that they did a experimental pneumococcal vaccine. Like, I understand. My dad, like I say, was also privy to those kind of things, and I understand. And none of that is readily available. And that's part of the problem with transparency. I fully fucking understand and believe that. But there are politicians who are for more transparency, and there are politicians who are for an agenda. And I know that muddy water makes people apathetic and fucking benign to them. We don't need to be benign. We need to be malignant. We need to fucking stand up. And I love anarchy. I am an anarchist. I've literally been writing out papers on how to overthrow the government since I was 12.
Well, anarchy like I said, is just you don't have any rulers. It just depends on how you want to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't.
But it only works.
So I'd say we align, lunatic liberal, on probably a lot of shit aside from this vaccine issue, right? Like Trump's a fucking scumbag piece of shit.
All over political pyro. There's nuance all over.
Yes,
I started watching your show because there's nuance. I get into it with people when they try and dictate what other people should do. It is not your choice to dictate what anybody else does in this life. And that is coming from the American philosophy.
An idiot that wants to argue with facts is an idiot.
But what is a fact? A fact is...
Hey, Pyro, how many viewers we got?
Over the course of
it's only 19 at the moment. There's
I have videos on my channel about what facts and theories are. Look at the videos on my channel. Go back like 30, 40 videos and you'll see 3.
Okay, well, I looked at vaccines all the way back to when the Chinese emperor decided he was going to inject himself or take a little bit of the cowpox.
I hate to cut you off. I hate to cut you off, but I've been studying viruses since I was 12 years old, and I decided that the common cold, which we have no fucking cure for, could easily be rendered in a lab, even if it wasn't a gain of function lab, and become dangerous on accident. The gain of function within the Wuhan lab was limited. If it became 10 times stronger than the original virus, then they were supposed to cease,
I'm gonna run
manipulation
Minnie
of
out
it.
real quick.
Love you, Pyro. But so like I understand, and I've been following the shit since, like I said, I was 12. I'm 33 now.
I'm 43, so I got 10 years on you.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. I respect you, and I thank you for your service, bro. Like, I'm not kidding. But
I went to the Golden Gloves as a boxer at 40 and took a silver medal home. It's actually right here.
that's cool. Yeah, I sparred. Right, that's awesome. I had to go whip a girl's ass today because she owed a friend money. So like, I understand. I respect it. Taking a hit to a face is a really important character building exercise, I think. And I love it.
But the thing is
So I feel like we agree.
Hesitant. My mother was vaccine hesitant back in the early 80s. Okay.
And that was smart. The early 80s, they had a lot of fucking shit going on, dude. So like, my grandmother had cancer back then. She had bone cancer and stuff, and they experimented on her like she was a guinea pig, and it was pretty wild shit. So like in the 80s, I feel like there was more hesitancy then. It should have been. Well, no, there wasn't more. There should have been more hesitancy then.
Well, what do you think about the new documents that came out that the CIA already knew that parasites are the cause of cancer? You know about that?
So some of that's been some of that has been kind of publicly available though. Some of that has been fairly publicly available if you looked and knew where to look. You know what I mean? So it's not like it's kind of like UFOs. It's not like it was unheard of or that it was like hidden completely or very well. It's just that
but they come up with labels, titles, and categories. Call you a conspiracy theorist. The term conspiracy theorist was actually created after the JFK assassination for any dissonance of information.
I know.
So yet again, that same applies to what happened with COVID. And same
so
applies
listen, like
to what happens with all the shit that is happening. The Iran-Contra, crack being put into the ghettos by the government. That was a conspiracy theory until it was proved to be true.
Drugs, sex, and rock and roll was all introduced after Strom Thurmond switched parties and decided that, the South and the Democrats are the devils and we got to fucking eliminate them. They all started following the Heritage Foundation. Absolutely. It's a real problem. But like you said before, follow the money. The Heritage Foundation is on a mission, and it's not to help you. I'm just now kind of fucking looking at you. Are you like mixed race or?
Yeah, I'm Puerto Rican and Norwegian.
Awesome. I love Puerto Rican. Like, I mean, like the culture and stuff. I know a few families. Me and Pyro are white as fuck. So like, cool. I respect,
my grandfather wasn't Spanish. He's Taino, indigenous. He's an Indian.
That's awesome. That's cool. My last name, actually, it comes from an indigenous, great grandparent of mine. So I understand my family tree is kind of a stump because they murdered the rest of them and castrized the others. But
Hamster time. Good to see you.
I feel like we have a lot more in common than we don't.
I think that everybody has a lot more in common. They get divided by labels, titles, and categories saying you're a leftist, you're a rightist, you're a conspiracy theorist, you're a fucking
and so this dumb fucking argument that we're having today about things that are clearly defined, like a line in the sand, gorgeous as fuck, simple as shit, we can't agree on if you fucking get away from like this edge that you're on, because that edge isn't valuable. The facts are valuable, and the facts are older than your fucking edge. You know what I mean? The facts are older than
what is a fact? A fact is an agreed upon statement until
it's hold on. I'm gonna send Pyro a link. Hold on.
Remember, I love this. Were the greatest invention ever created for psychiatry until they were proven not to be.
No, they're gonna bring those back. Wait and see. They're already trying. I'm scared to death to get diagnosed with ADHD, even though I know I have it. Because
free healthcare in Canada, you just get made, and then you can kill yourself whenever you want.
Dude, everyone should have that. Do you know how fucking
everybody
it's an epidemic,
regardless of the government facilitates it or not?
Right, but you know the epidemic of like lonely what do they call it? Fucking like lonely deaths of aging people.
No purpose, and they get caught up in
other countries don't have the problem of aging people. So, like, I have some best friends who are elderly. They were in the army and stuff, and they're out, but they're my best goddamn friends, dude. Like 70, 80 years old. Okay. They're my best fucking friends. But they will die alone in their homes if not for someone fucking either helping them end it, or someone like me who's just dumb as fuck and spends all my money trying to do whatever I can to also work and also be able to go visit just the elderly. In other countries, they don't have that problem because there's like a culture of like the kids take care of the older people. And like,
well, you
like
had
these kids.
you had the nuclear family, and then you had the extended family. But yet again, we sacrificed that security to outside entities to accommodate an economy. That's why everybody was
No,
put in
look,
nursing homes.
we pay
And
taxes.
Medicaid and Medicare. Medicaid is a state program that only supplements until you die, and then they come after any assets you have.
You're just
They do.
you're distracted.
That actually is true. Like when like my father is on Medicare or whatever, he's the medical shit from the government.
Yep.
And if he dies today, they will come take his house, which is should be my house. So all this shit is very nuanced, and I think we all agree on a fuck ton more than we disagree on. I think we need to get past like the insults and shit. I think we just don't get anywhere with that. But I think we need to find a cohesive fucking agreement where we can all like come together.
Well, and that's why I'm not afraid to come on any stage, and I'm not afraid to turn on my camera. I talk about this stuff all the time. And Pyro, you can go to my channel. I've interviewed plenty of people that are lefties or righties. I tried having Francesca Hong on my podcast, but she canceled 3 hours before the podcast was supposed to begin.
Is she the one from like Majority Report and shit? Or
I don't watch any.
No, Hong just ran for what was it, Senate? Hong just ran for Senate
for Wisconsin governor in the primary in law.
Yeah, I haven't. Actually, for like the last month, I haven't followed anything. I've been fucking dealing with family drama and stress, so I haven't paid attention.
Cancel Thanksgiving, cancel Christmas, cancel this, cancel that. You know,
get
rid of the police, get rid of the Senate. You know, completely revamp everything.
No, they're not saying when they say things like defund the police. What their meaning is that they aren't trained properly. And there's like places in Texas who hired their own security systems, and they did better. Pyro, I sent you a link. It is just something really fucking cool.
What do you think about ICE, lunatic? Do you like what ICE is doing? Shooting American citizens in the face.
I think the Patriot Act should be rescinded. I don't think there should be DHS at all. You should have the right.
It was only invented in like 2001. Yeah, it's not that old.
I think all laws that are repugnant to the Constitution should be rescinded. All gun laws.
Right,
all laws,
ideally, they would never have been passed.
Generality is how it was. Generality. Now, we can talk about slavery and indentured servitude and the structure of society at the time, but yet again, the forethought of not only the Federalists and the Anti-Federalists, because the Federalists only gave us the Constitution. The Anti-Federalists
they gave us the Federalist fucking papers.
Say again?
Lib. You know the Federalist Papers?
Federalist and Anti-Federalist papers. They're free. You can go read them, listen to them. They're free.
No, the Federalist. Right. Have you read them? Have you been privy to them?
I've read them. I've listened to them multiple times.
I feel like you're not backing it up enough to have actually read a lot of them. Because I get really excited when I read them because I feel the purpose in them.
So Thomas Jefferson was an
maybe it's something maybe we could read together. Dude, there was a really, really convoluted time there when we were talking about, ending our citizenship with England. There was a real controversy, and there was both sides, but we did, and it was a rebellion, and it was an issue. It's not something I want to see again here, where we go against and try to rebel. But mind you, I spent my fucking life planning it. But I've taken a different fucking
regurgitated story.
Right. Well, I've turned a new leaf, and I don't want to destroy the fucking government.
There were only 3,000 people in Wisconsin in 1830, right? But yet again,
Wisconsin has had
rules and
a lot of
all this marble that came from overseas, but it came here through horse and carriage, right? It's the same thing with the world fairs. I don't believe what we're taught as history is correct. And then you have to go find through either microfiche or, personal archives that people have held throughout the generations.
I don't know what microfiche is.
Say again? I didn't hear that. What?
Sorry. What's microfish?
You don't know what microfish is?
Microfish? No, sir.
Microfish.
I am a dumb fucking hillbilly.
No, microfish is compressed documentation so that the archives didn't have to hold all the papers anymore. So you didn't have to have a giant warehouse.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as microfilm, except they had microfiche readers where you can look through old archived newspapers, because that was before the onset of real computing. So they would photograph it, minimize
I'm
it.
glad that you're old enough to make that make sense to me. I know what microfilm is.
Yeah, it's called microfiche. Go look it up.
Yeah, so it's pretty much the like the internet version of like reading the fucking Federalist Papers and any old document you want to that's not in the fucking
documents, whatever.
yeah. I got you.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna look that up. I did not know about that. I'm a hillbilly
but
too.
I am very love you. Sorry.
So I've done a lot
did
of
you get my
research
link?
on a lot of subjects. A lot of research on a lot of subjects.
Yeah, I mean, you sound
me too.
like you know a lot about some shit, and I'm going to disagree with you on a lot of shit. It seems like we're aligned on quite a bit other than like the vaccines. I'm sure there's other shit we disagree on, but I feel like this is just America.
Well, I'm going to say one thing is, if you want universal health care provided by government, right, that means the government is going to be able to dictate your nutrition and your physical fitness platform that you should follow in order to receive care, because everything is a trade-off, right? You pay taxes.
They do that anyway.
You get this.
You're right. Everything is a trade-off. It's a priorities. Right. So if you make $100,000 a year, then you pay like $35 to fucking food. But you pay $700 in oil subsidies.
Does need a significant reduction and fucking revamped.
Priorities.
Our government's fucked. Our government's cooked. And the way our government is right now, it's fucked.
I know that because I've tried to fucking rebuild it already. My whole plan was to fucking overturn the world, you guys. Like Pinky and Brain, like, what are you going to do this morning? The same thing we do every day. We're going to take over the fucking world. But Trump has shown me that our system was okay before. We can make it right. We can do it. We literally just have to fucking demand it. Lib, I'll help you run for office too. Like, I'm not fucking kidding. I don't have to face for it.
Create the laws that fucking will take my father's house if he dies, like tomorrow, from his Medicaid type shit. Like all that type of shit, that's fucked. But I believe that's because our government's just kind of beyond repair at this point. Like, I don't know that we can vote our way out of
write out these laws and it gets passed because we don't fucking participate. Our participation is what is needed.
No, that's one of the things that I say, though, is that you can't vote your way out of tyranny. I don't pay my taxes. I claim exempt, and then I don't pay when they say you got to pay them. The only time that I am
so long as the guardrails
is when the government garnishes. They actually forcefully steal from me. I don't voluntarily pay these people. They try telling me I couldn't have a rooster in my yard. They fine me $187 a day. The cops would show up, and I say, get the fuck out of here. They know not to step on my property because they are trespassing.
But that alone isn't tyranny. You can vote yourself out of that. That alone isn't the tyranny. So long as the guardrails hold through this fucking administration, then we can vote ourselves out of this bullshit. Every single fucking Democrat, every single fucking libertarian that is in office, if there is any, all of them are just as fucking complacent as anyone else. Apathy is what got us here, and fucking conscientiousness is what will get us out.
I think the guardrails are kind of gone already.
Is a former WD who is a Republican, but mostly libertarian.
Who?
Kane.
What?
From the WWE. You know who Kane is? From the WWE?
Oh, yeah, Kane.
I know who Kane is. I'm an old fucking
he's the Knox County mayor of Tennessee.
Yeah, but Tennessee is passing all kinds of real bullshit right now. I'm in Southwest Virginia, so like it matters to me because I go across state lines all the fucking time.
Did you guys see what Texas just did with cannabis?
Yeah, that's ridiculous. It's a gun grab, and they want to make people felons.
Yes. Yeah. Like shit that people like it was legal for them to buy yesterday. They can be locked up for life for today.
But but Pyro, how many people actually circumvent laws and rules implemented by government every single day? I probably can name
there will always be every
laws that I break every single day. Jaywalking, speeding,
I probably break
not wearing my
800 a day
on the phone when I'm driving,
I stripped the tags before I pulled in.
I mean, there's I
Absolutely.
don't put on my turn signal when I make a turn. That's against the law, right?
Yeah.
These are laws.
Yep.
But that
There's
is a
law
civil
in New York,
violation,
you
though.
can't park in an elevator. It's illegal.
I feel like it's just more
Right,
ways
but
to
those are
gouge the fuck
civil
out of us, out of our money, though. You know what I'm saying? Just a way to ticket us and it's another tax. The fucking bullshit tickets he's talking about.
That's why when people like the DSA say that they're going to defund police, that's what they mean. Is that that's bullshit, and that they need to be retrained. They don't mean get rid of police. They mean revamp the system.
That's what I think needs done all the way around.
Well, okay, so sheriffs,
but we can do it
elected,
properly. I have it written down.
Sheriffs are elected. At least the main sheriff is elected, I believe.
Yeah,
that's a constitutional position.
Right, but how many?
The police are policy enforcement. They are not elected.
I think we should have mandatory voting because the percentage turnout for things like sheriff elections are like 17% of the voting population, which is fucking slim. I mean, it's literally like just their friends who are voting. 17% of a population of like in my place, it's like 500,000 in the whole big area, but the smaller area is like fucking 500 people.
Name
17% of 500 people is fucking
in how the voting process actually works. I bet people don't know that they can write in a name. I bet people don't know that they don't have to vote along party lines.
Yeah, I knew that. I knew you could write in anybody's name. I think I wrote in my own name on one of them. You know what I'm saying? But not seriously. But I knew you could do that.
You remember when D's? You remember when D's Nuts made it onto the fucking primary ballot? You guys remember that? D's Nuts made it Obama year, I think. One Obama year. Mm-hmm. I remember. I remember because I thought it was fucking hilarious and fucking right.
Got like 0.5% of the vote.
You wrote it the fuck in. It made the primary ballot, you guys. Yeah, absolutely. And so, like, really? I'm with you guys. Anarchy. If it was just you and him, then we'd all be fine with anarchy.
Okay, so how many people know about collection of signatures and how many times candidates are sued off the ballot? Does anybody know that the Democrats in Illinois sued Obama's competitor off the ballot during his primary for Senate?
I remember that. Pyro, you're fucking shit up.
Oh, shit. Fuck, I'm trying to comment. My bad. Did I fucking...
Play the link I sent you.
My bad. Go ahead.
Play the link I sent you for fun.
But yet again, I mean...
This should be fun. Civics should be fun.
But people aren't trained anymore. And there's a big difference between education to me and training. Like, to be trained means you failed and understand how to win after the fact or how to succeed after the fact because you went through
to me education means education means active training, and I think that there should be like tactical training in schools. I respect the fuck out of you guys. Like I know Rangers, and like I'm with you. I respect the fuck out of it.
It's just going down to the fact of how many people are trained to fail anymore. That's a big thing. Is
they should all be trained before getting out of high school.
Offered it to everybody, and that's one of the quote unquote.
There's no participation trophies. Right? That's another fucking bullshit hosting. That's like claiming that nobody can say Merry Christmas anymore. That never happened. That never happened.
Get rid of the levels of how you can achieve, right? So if I'm a master diesel technician and an entry level tech comes in, should this entry level tech who has no experience and no real world knowledge make the same amount of money as me?
Does he have some kind of credentials that you don't have? Does the industry have some kind of on the line training that they're going to give him? There's a lot of factors that you can vary into that. And there may be instances where I would say yes, but for the most part, no. But it's nuanced. Industries don't train their individuals anymore. In the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, they did. They trained people on the job. Now they expect you to be trained before you get there. But, how many of us get that kind of training? Very few, especially for a specific fucking job. So the people who do are the people who go to, like, the fucking Kensington fucking institutes for fucking accounting or whatever the fuck. And they end up getting hired in industries who are primed for those individuals, those students, that curriculum. They're primed for it, but they aren't good for anyone. It's like making a soup out of bad fucking...
I was a master diesel technician, already certified by ASC, already certified in multiple different manufacturers. When I started a job at a dealership, I had to go through 2 weeks, 14 days worth of online training before I had to hit the floor.
That ain't fucking training, dude. That's not on the line training. That's fucking.
That is,
it's some bullshit that they had you click through so that they could have their backs covered. If you fuck some shit up, they could say, "I gave them this training." It's not real life training. Like, have you learned how to use like a welder?
You're disregarding. You're just saying that didn't
I'm not.
exist.
I'm saying that your on the field training is far better than their fucking 2 weeks of you being online clicking through bullshit. So that in case of a lawsuit, they can say this is what we showed him. You're on the field fucking training. Your hands on fucking shit. You coming in front of me and showing me you can do a skill is far more valuable than you clicking through that bullshit that they gave you. The reason that you click through that bullshit that they gave you is so that they can say in a lawsuit that we had him click through this bullshit. I'm saying that training is nothing. I'm saying that your job did not give you on the job training, and they should invest in their fucking employees, and it's no one else's job to. The same way that like somebody fucking flipping burgers or fucking McDonald's should be able to make a living wage without us having to pay them food stamps. They are just flipping burgers, but that should be a fucking no.
I don't think food stamps should exist. I don't think a lot of social security.
They have to because Walmart won't pay enough for a fucking worker to fucking live.
They don't have to.
We're subsidizing Walmart.
Do you see
I
the
don't think the federal government should be spending money on anything except for their national defense, and that is it. I think all politicians shouldn't be paid. I think politicians should work for their per diem, and then it's a volunteer position.
What if Pyro was a politician?
Your per diem for your travel. That's it.
What if Pyro was a politician? Crockett gets her outfits paid for by companies that like basically support her, like a fucking NASCAR driver has on his outfit.
That's how
Crockett gets good outfits.
They're actors.
But what if Pyro was a politician? He's making.
They are actors.
But Pyro is making less than $90,000 a year right now. But if he was a politician, shouldn't he make a fucking living wage?
It's a volunteer position. You are asking to be there to represent.
It's not. It's a job. It's a full-time fucking job.
They only work
if I fucking get Pyro elected,
they're civil servants.
If I get Pyro elected in Ohio, he should make a fucking living wage though. Otherwise, why wouldn't he just be paid off by AIPAC or Israel?
You should not have a political job. It's not a.
If I didn't pay Pyro, then what is stopping him? If I didn't pay Pyro, then what is stopping him from taking AIPAC money to work for the big fucking blue flag place or whatever?
There shouldn't be any money in politics.
Yeah, there shouldn't be any money in politics. I agree. I do agree with that to a certain extent, especially the amount that they make. Like the fuckers have been giving themselves fat raises for fucking, every year for my whole life pretty much. And they're all, Mike Johnson talks about how fucking insider trading. Well, we should be allowed to do that, because we work hard. We work like 100 days out of the fucking year.
Exactly, 100 days, and they pay themselves what, $170,000
a fuck ton with the best health insurance money can buy, all this shit.
For life, Secret Service, you name it, security.
Their whole family gets Secret Service. Hey, I'll be right back, okay?
Yep, I agree with you on a lot of that shit. I do. I think our government needs seriously reduced. The one thing I don't agree on is that it should be just military shit. Like, I feel like that's where all our money goes, man, is to fucking bombing other fucking, women and children or whatever.
Because we're weapons dealers. We sell all our weapons around the world.
Yeah.
That's why.
I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that.
I don't think Raytheon and Lockheed Martin should get multi fucking $1 trillion contracts.
No, fuck no. I agree with you on that. Like I said, I feel like we probably agree on a fuck ton more than we disagree on. Actually, no, we do.
Germ theory.
There's just fucking, there's certain shit that we're not going to agree on. But I think, I don't know, something's got to change, man. The temperature has to be brought down in this motherfucking country, or we're fucked. We're fucked. We might already be fucked.
Well, one of the biggest things I talk about is getting past labels, titles, and categories. I like to talk to people as human beings. I don't care if you're a white, black, brown. I don't care if you're a Jew, Muslim, Christian.
I don't care what you have to say about race if you can't believe germ theory.
What?
It's kind of a deal breaker for me if you don't believe in germ theory.
Well, Well, everybody's going to have their own like beliefs, right? But I feel like
Puppy Pyro is so sweet. Why are you so nice? Stop.
I
Stop
mean,
being so
I
fucking
agree with
angry.
this
You
guy on a
fucking
fuck
idiot.
ton. I don't want to disregard everything somebody says because we disagree on one issue. You know, that's
Well,
it's
I
not
mean, if
good.
so, if we
It's
talk
not
about
all-
health, right?
I'm
So
always
health.
an idiot.
How much food that is supplied to us is real food?
10%,
How much food is
maybe. I
wasted
don't
in the
know.
United
Fucking
States?
a shit
France
ton of.
is illegal.
Out of the what is it? 108 million deca-acres, only 9 is used for human consumption.
That's horrendous.
Like,
I
I've
mean,
I don't know. I'm trying to catch up on chat. I haven't looked at it.
topics and how all this works. I can go on for hours and hours and hours about all this shit.
I mean, I agree with you on that too, man. I mean, they feed us shit in America that's like straight illegal in other countries. Like they just feed us fucking garbage, mass processed bullshit.
I can go right in my freezer and go get goat fucking chops right out of my freezer. I buy.
That's what I've been wanting to get to. I've been wanting to get to that, like fucking having my own cow, butchering my own shit. I feel like if you're gonna eat meat, you should almost have to do that. You know what I'm
Hey, go
saying?
check out
Versus
my
like
buddy
mass
Adam,
slaughter.
man. He runs Black Angus. He's a small farmer in Dallasman, Wisconsin. Go to Modern Frontier Farmer, and he'll ship it to you.
Is that where you're at, Wisconsin?
Yep.
Wisconsin has been through a lot in the last like couple of decades as far as changing. I mean, my state hasn't changed a shitload. It's kind of what it is.
Hey,
But
my
Wisconsin has.
PTSD counselor was killed in Fort Hood, Texas in November 2009 during a mass shooting on a military installation. So when people talk to me about mass shootings or this, that, or the other, I just bring up Captain Russell Seeger, who lost his life as a psychiatrist who was going to go to Afghanistan and forward deploy to try and help service members in theater. But he didn't even get to that far. He was killed by another medical officer named Hassan.
Yeah, sir, I'm not sure that's important.
What's not important? We bring up all kinds of subjects.
Hey, no, I want to talk to you, babe.
Us, right?
No,
but do you have personal
not you,
experience when you talk mass shootings?
I think she was talking to the
I
chat,
wasn't
not you
talking-
on that one.
Oh,
yeah, I was just telling you, sir. I don't think what they're talking about is super important.
But yet again, when we talk about human experience, right? I can bring up being a tradesman, can bring up being in the military, can bring up being a felon for threatening to blow up a police department, can bring up all kinds of things of my life experiences that allowed me to look into everything, every part of information. And what I found out, if you look into the initiatives as far as veteran reintegration into the country that was a part of the Bush initiatives, that shit's all just to program you to be a good little soldier again. And disregard everything.
I think that
you
thinking that you've looked at everything is a little weak. I think that you thinking that you've looked at everything is weak. I won't say I've looked at everything, but I know I've looked at more than you because I know that those initiatives go back to the 70s. And so if you just look back to then, you'll see how it links up to the Bush administrations, both Bushes, and then you'll see how it links into some other administrations. But any of us saying that, oh, I know all these angles, that's a very weak stance. We can't.
2004 was when the initiative was written and introduced as far as veteran reintegration.
Just bulldozed right fucking through that shit, didn't he?
I'm not going to argue with you. I would just say, look it up. I'm not going to argue with you because I was on the third floor.
And I'm just going to say,
living there for fucking 9 months, reading all of this, what I was learning in these groups and all this, like, they had a relationships counseling group, right? Little white lies were okay. They didn't say that full truth was okay, which I disagreed with. I said, what's the problem with being completely honest? Well, you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings.
I'm just
sorry,
saying,
but isn't everybody insecure?
I'm just saying that
honesty?
Fuck.
Right. And anyone who believes that they have a full truth is wrong. There are only half truths and lies. That's a Hermetic fucking axiom. And I fully believe that. The Hermetic axiom that there's only half truths.
I believe people can be very truthful. And then
right, and you can, but it's only an angle of the truth. And I can tell you what I know is truth, but it could also be wrong from another angle. Like I can tell Pyro I fucking love his ass, right? But there's another angle where maybe I don't, or maybe he don't. So that makes me not. And so like, so there's only half truths and lies. Okay. So even when I tell Pyro I fucking love his ass, it's a half fucking truth. Even though I'm honest as a fucking penny, I'm just fucking here. I'm simple as shit. But it's still not a whole truth. It's a half truth, but it's not a lie.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that most people have insecurities because they don't have full disclosure, right?
Most people have insecurities because they're pussy ass fucking dumbass.
Then there's not insecurity because information is fully disclosed to you. The whole story, the whole thing. That's what means.
Even when the whole story is exposed to you, there is another angle, like from the monkey from the tree, or from like a fucking generation ago, or fucking. There's never a whole truth. It's only half truths and lies.
Yeah, but
and the
that's
lies,
a philosophical
the lies are the
point.
problem.
But
it's not philosophical. It's fucking reality, dude.
But then
truth
again,
is a non-word. I refuse.
All right, so yeah, so if you want to talk about philosophy, that's
so like I'm down to enough vodka where I'll just mix it in the bottle now.
Freudian psychology versus
no, thank you.
Psychology.
No fucking thank
Those
you.
are two different
no,
spectrums.
Thank you.
But they take Freudian over Carl Jung every day. Why?
Again, go look at my page. I have some awesome fucking shit posted about that shit. Go onto my page. I have awesome shit posted about Marx and Freud.
Society has created more illnesses in the last 80 years than any other scientific field because it's mental illness. SSRI.
Sorry.
Brain chemistry was
yes.
It's just
I'm not arguing. I'm not arguing this. But I can explain it better than you because I'm a scientist. And it's fine. But power.
There is no troubleshooting tree in the DSM-4 or 5 that is repeatable in a scientific trial.
Libby, these are arguments that are made by dumb cucks online. Stop repeating them. It makes you look dumb. It makes us.
So
look
you gotta.
dumb.
So you
hey,
call
Caro,
me a name.
Will you play that? Hey, honey. Hey. I'm not trying to be mean. Hold on a second. No, I'm not calling you a name. I'm just making statements. Hold on a second.
Well, you just called me a dumb cuck. I don't sit in the
no,
corner
that's the argument dumb cucks make online.
Crazy.
You hear it, the fact you heard it differently is a Freudian thing.
Do I look?
I said that you're repeating. Listen, you dumb shit. I said that you're repeating shit that other dumb cucks have told you. I'm saying that you're repeating shit other dumb cucks have told you.
He's explaining what a dumb cuck is, though. Like, it means you sit and watch your wife or your husband fucking fuck somebody else, pretty much.
But I mean, he's kind of admitting to him being that. And honestly, I think cucking's hot as fuck. That's the confident man. Cucking takes the confident man.
That's hyperbolic.
No, that's not confident. Yeah, I'm pretty confident. And I'm not gonna watch anybody fuck my wife. I can tell you that much.
Hey, we've talked about it, and you said you'd high five a bitch. fucking
my wife? No. I don't think I said that. No, I wouldn't have said that for sure.
Fucking close,
fuck no.
But yet again, because we started all this on science, right? And COVID, right?
No. I want to take the temperature down.
Treated by nicotine.
I want to take the temperature down.
Spike protein.
You're an idiot. I want to talk to Caro because Caro. Hey, shut up. Hey, can you mute him for a second? Mute him for 10 seconds. Caro, I sent you a link. Play it. It's really cool. I want to bring the temperature down. Let's all be chill on the last mobile.
Yeah, I'm about to have to jump off and bounce. I got it.
Play that fucking link for me.
I will be back. Hang on 1 second. I'm bringing it up. But I will be back like tomorrow and then Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And I want to have more shit like this, discussions, but more moderated to where we're not talking over each other as much and shit like that.
I don't want to play.
So that's for sure coming. I'm glad you joined, Lunatic, because I really never had anybody come up. I've tried to send these invites fucking 100 times and nobody fucking.
Well, a lot of people are trolls and they just talk to get attention. I'm actually out here trying to spread information just so that people don't go to the television and be like, oh, this is what it is. You really got to read the studies. You really got to read the information. When you read a study that says bad. You're bad at reading studies. To peanut butter or, apples are compared to, cinnamon sticks, it gets ridiculous. And we're funding this shit through our taxpayer dollars.
But if you're bad at reading studies, then your opinion is shit, and you're just making other people dumber.
But yet again, if I bring up, all right, go to this study number, read the study.
And I can tell you that you're reading the adverse effects wrongly. Like you're reading the adverse effects as something that they aren't because you're fucking stupid. And then you're going to be like, oh, you're just calling me names. And I'm like, no, you're just reading the adverse effects wrong. You misunderstand what the fuck they are. Right. See, no. It means nothing to you. That's why
I'm disagreeing with what you're telling me. But yet again, you include name calling and all that. That's fine.
Because how else can I explain to you that you are wrong about a thing?
And be like, here it is. I didn't write it. Here it is.
Right, but you're
Like
reading
you
it wrong.
realize,
How
like,
else can I
even
tell
if
you
the
that-
person, hang on, like you realize if even the person is wrong, that's not how you'll ever get through to anybody. Like, it's like a rebellious teenager type of thing. If you tell them this, and this is the facts, like they'll rebel the other way. Like either way,
Well, maybe
I feel like there's got to be a better way.
Maybe I'm neurodivergent. Like if I was wrong about a thing, Pyro, I expect you to fucking tell me I'm wrong and correct me, and that way I'll know what the fuck's going on, especially in social situations, because I'm bad. But
well, people don't have any integrity anymore. I'll say that. A lot of people don't have any integrity. I mean, that's why you have all these arguments online, because they call them grifters. There's no integrity. They're just going to abide by whatever is popular at the time. And that's why a lot of online pundits are, kind of ridiculous, because they'll flip-flop. You got Joe Rogan, flip-flop. You got this person, flip-flop. It's like, that's why I don't even pay attention to it anymore. I just go to the first source documents. If I want to read about the Constitution.
Right, but if you're reading those documents wrong because no one ever taught you how. But if you're reading those documents wrong because no one ever taught you how, then you're walking away with negative information. You're walking away being dumber than when you started.
I'm sorry, but there's nothing that stops me from picking up a medical dictionary. There's nothing.
Okay, but I'm telling you that when the adverse
words,
one of the listed adverse reactions of the COVID vaccine was hantavirus. And it's not because it caused the hantavirus. It was because someone who got the vaccine also got the hantavirus within 9 months after getting the vaccine. And so it's on the adverse effects fucking list. And people like you read it and they're like, the COVID vaccine can cause hantavirus. And it's no, you're retarded. You just can't read a fucking document. Not you. I mean, anyone who reads it and says that. Not you, but anyone who reads it and says that. It's because they are retarded and can't read a fucking document. Right.
Well,
and so that's a problem.
But yet again, everything that was holistic medicine, right, was disregarded. Everybody was a conspiracy theorist. Oh,
I'm not talking about
horse pace, even though it's a Nobel Prize winning medicine for human consumption. Like, these are narratives that are placed into the public view to cause confusion.
And then you carry them on into documents that you read wrong and you make everything look stupid.
You're saying I'm reading something wrong. When I read from
right, because the COVID vaccine didn't cause the hantavirus.
I understand how to read the language. It doesn't matter who wrote it. I understand the English language.
It's a problem when you don't understand.
What? So adverse event is what they use versus adverse reaction. Why do they say adverse event instead of reaction?
Because it's a recorded event that happened to an individual who received a vaccine.
That's why, when on diesel after treatment systems, they don't use the word burn because insurance companies don't like fire associated with vehicles, even though that's exactly what's happening. So they manipulate language so that they can say, oh, yeah, well, it's not burning anything.
I'm not going to argue with that.
Superheating it. That's what,
right.
Yet again, that's what I'm talking about.
So I'm saying,
language.
Dude, so your IQ has to be above 110. Your IQ has to be above 110, or else you wouldn't fucking understand that. And that's cool. That's good. You're doing good. You're doing well. But the hantavirus is not caused by the COVID vaccine, even though someone who got the hantavirus after they received the hantavirus.
Don't give a shit about the hantavirus. You're mentioning.
It's just an example. It's a really fine, definitive example to show. Because it's from the same documents that you're talking about reading. I know Pyro's going to go. Play my stupid little shit first.
It's actually a real thing.
Okay, I'm gonna play this 1 minute.
I don't mean to be offensive.
A theory is a clear and objective description of that which exists. How it is, how it isn't, by history or science or some defined discipline. And so theory goes. If you hold the opinion that truth is so easily known and envisioned. But what if, quote, truth as you know it is hidden by myths you've been told that you don't know you're living? What if powers that be control how the truth's given? And even how science and history are written? And even the means of theorizing is conditioned by the interest of those in the power position? Well, in that case, our theories would need criticism, and this is called critical theory. Its mission to sift out the shit and call out the system. What system is it? It's capitalism. Consciousness. All we can think is what we have known, and all we've ever known is that things can be owned and to bite, scratch, and claw to get your possessions. And life is a bitch if dog eat dog's your first premise. It's get what you get since the get-go. It's endless. The notion's so close we don't notice its presence. Every system we inscribe reinstated its essence in hieroglyphs, Bibles, and declarations of independence.
Is that too loud?
There's two more. There's two more parts to that. No, the volume was.
All right. I think that's kind of what dude's saying is like fucking the shit's written by fucking like I don't trust a lot of this shit dude's not trusting either. So
But
I don't know.
don't act like you know shit.
No, I mean I don't, but I'm on the
Because
fence
you're
that our
smart.
government
That's
or on the side that our government's like kind of fucked.
Right. Well, maybe
I
it's
think we
wisdom
need
that
like
keeps
a
you
whole
quieter than
reboot.
the other guy.
Well, I believe all centralized systems are failed. Education's failed. Healthcare's failed. Justice Department systems failed.
It's
Flawed.
true.
I can
Flawed.
keep going. There's Social Security's
Flawed.
failed. All social programs are failed because they don't actually solve any problems. They just keep funding them. Well, what happens?
All of that can be
Well, they
boiled
fund the
back to
buildings and the
capitalism
employees,
and misappropriation
and
of
then they pay
funds.
themselves fat salaries. But if we solve the problem, then we don't get any more funding. Oh, my self-preservation is now gone.
I've literally woken boyfriends up in the middle of the night screaming about self-preservation in politics. Like, I'm not even kidding. So like I feel you and I hear you, but our systems aren't failed. They are flawed. And it takes participation from people like us, people like you, people like Pyro. My face is ugly, so it won't be me. But
I think before it ever makes any difference, like big money's got to go. Like we need our civil servants to be civil servants again and be there for the fucking them wanting to help Americans and the people, and not the $170,000 fucking payday they get for fucking 100 days of work a year, if that. And the
it's
best
not the payday that's the
insurance
problem.
money
It's
can
the
buy.
campaign. It's the campaign money. You know how much money I'd have to put into it if I made my party like that I'm talking about, like the mediocre coalition is what I'm calling me. You know how much money I'd have to put into that and how many
ridiculous.
signatures I'd have to get to be considered a party? It's like 60,000 signatures to even get to the next level. And then it's like $200,000. And then it's like, is it this after this after this? But there are organizations who are helping, like goodparty.org. And I can get you, Pyro. They'll help us like fund like yard signs and things for you to run for local office. And Lib, you should run for local office. You're smart. You're not dumb. You care.
Should. We need
That's what
like
matters.
we need a revamp of the system. I do know that. I think this dude's right about a lot of that shit. The laws that he talks about, we all fucking kind of
But
violate
and-
daily because it's just a tax to fucking milk us of our fucking money. And I don't agree with it. I don't
you
think
do agree
really
with supporting-
most people do.
But you agree with the social safety nets. You agree that a
do.
single mother alone on the streets deserves
No,
help and
I agree with
assistance
all
from the
that.
big
Yes, yes. I agree with all
Exactly.
that. Like, I believe if our tax dollars are going to go anywhere, they should go to shit like helping American people.
and
You know what I'm
not to
saying?
Shell or to a
No.
BP. Or
I think this guy
to
could agree
Tesla.
with that. Would you not agree with that, dude, lunatic? That if
I don't
our
think he
tax dollars
supports
are going to
social
fund anything, it should not be fucking Walmart or these billion-dollar corporations. It should go to fucking help the Americans, dude, get back on their feet type shit. Because we're in shambles, man. Like, people are making shit money. I was making good money just like 2 years ago. I still am, but it feels like it's been way
I was
massively
making good
reduced.
money, but I broke my hand. I live alone. I take care of my kids, and I broke my hand. I was working at a tire shop, and we put tires on rims and load them onto a trailer, and they go and they put them on tractor trailers at another facility. And I broke my fucking right hand, shattered the shit out of it, off the job, and so I couldn't work for a little while. And then in between, they shut down because of tariffs, so I couldn't even go back. I've been living off savings since then, and I'm immaculate with savings. Otherwise, we'd be fucked. We'd be so fucked. But there are social safety nets that kept us afloat.
Well, like I said before, I think that our centralized families or our nuclear families have been destroyed because of family courts. I think that our
LGBTQ.
extended families have been disregarded because we're told to get out of the house at 18, but yet again, that's American culture.
That's culture, yeah.
They live together their entire lives on the same compound.
Yeah, I mean,
Multi-generational.
that's another thing we're brainwashed into being is like, get out of the house at 18, get away from your parents. We don't.
Individualism.
Why do you want to get away from your parents? Like, I love living next to my parents. You know what I'm saying? Because they're only going to be here for so long. So I don't like that in America. That is the thing. Like, get out when you're 18, leave the nest type shit, move away from
Individualism.
parents.
I think that's been kind of like overshadowed
since
by
the 70s.
individualism, because you can still be an individual and contribute to your family. You can be an individual and contribute to society. I think that's been
No,
bastardized.
not if you believe in individualism.
What?
Not if you believe in individualism. You wouldn't want to give back to the community, the society, or your family. That's the point of individualism.
God. I think you're being a total absolutist when you're talking about then you don't have any family, you don't have any relationships, you're a fucking hermit. That's the individualism that you just defined. A hermit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, but
it's the same.
That's not genuine though. You can be an individual person and still contribute to society, your family, and everything else. I mean, it just depends on how you're trained. But yet again, all right. So if you're
y'all get sub to my YouTube. It's right there on the screen. The ink on my sleeve. Go sub.
One skill set, right? If you're reliant on one skill set, that's also programmed into you by society because it specializes everything and expands industry. And that's why you have a general practitioner, but then you need to go see an orthopedist or you got to go see a cardiologist because of the specialized.
That's a great example.
I'm a training tech. I'm an engine tech. I'm an electronics tech. You're not a full-blown tech. I'm a full-blown tech. I can work on every system on that vehicle, front to back. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Reefer.
But you guys have like a really nice setup behind you. I need that.
Doesn't matter. CAN systems, control area networks. It doesn't matter. Work on the entire vehicle. We have gotten away from being a Renaissance person, being skilled in multiple disciplines. That's another thing that we've gotten away from.
I think maybe you think we're further away from that than we are. I can change the alternator in my car, but I can also use like Microsoft Word and Excel. But
well, tangible skill sets like can you cobble shoes? Can you
no, but I can chink a fucking chimney.
Create yarn. Can you sew?
Yes, I can do that.
Can you do horticulture?
I was raised by my great grandmother who was born in 1930. I have all those skills. I can run a fucking house from a spring up in the mountain.
A row of corn that's growing right in my backyard along with my chickens.
That's awesome. I'm making pokeberry ink blocks because that's where the Declaration of Independence was written. Or that's how the Declaration of Independence was written years ago. It was from pokeberry ink. And I'm making pokeberry ink blocks this year to sell as a 250th anniversary thing. So yes, I do have those skills because I was raised by my great grandmother.
My daughter's got to write the Bill of Rights, and they both have to do them in cursive. One's 14 and one's 13.
Absolutely, that's cool. Dude, my 8-year-old knows more about the Bill of Rights than most 14-year-olds. So yeah, I feel you. I'm with you.
Some old lady tried yelling at my son because he was cussing at the park, and he says, "I have the freedom of speech, and you're an old person approaching a child. You need to back away from me before I call the police."
In a few states, profanity is considered assault now. In a few states.
Yeah, and that's bullshit too because words aren't violence.
Absolutely.
That's just hurting little people that have small brains, ears.
It kind of bites me in the butt because my 8-year-old will cuss occasionally. But yeah,
said it best. Go look up Words by George Carlin. Greatest comedic monologue ever.
Yes. Dude's a fucking legend. He had this shit figured out fucking like 30 years ago, like for real. If people would have just listened to George, we'd be probably sitting pretty fucking golden right now.
But he was like, he's like me. He's fucking tired. He's tired of shit, and he just wants to cuss people, and that's where I'm at with it. I feel it.
That's where most people are at, but I feel like we will get nowhere with that. We're just going to only get fucking further apart.
I think we crossed the bridge though today, Pyro, because we're having a discussion.
Yep. It's
two people. I'm face to face with you through cameras. You can see who I am. I can see who you are. This is what needs to happen. We need to have nuanced conversations. Figure out where we are as a community, as a society, as a people, and then go from there. It's not blaming this person and this. I've had a lot of shitty fucking bumps in my road in life. What?
Being targeted.
I gotta keep going. It's not gonna fucking end. I'm not gonna stumble and fall and be like, oh yeah, well I'm just gonna lay down and fucking crawl in a hole and die. No, I'm sorry, that's not me.
We did cross a good. This is what I want to have more of, man. I feel like it's not really happening on a whole big level. It's kind of the one thing I've been like particular about my whole channel has been like, I want to listen to everybody's fucking opinion on shit, whether I think it's dumb or whatever. I want to hear everybody's opinion on shit. You know what I'm saying? I just do. And I think that's a start, is being able to listen to each other. If we can't listen to each other, we're fucked, which I think we might be fucked anyway. But I'm hoping that we're not. And hopefully we can have more of these discussions. You can for sure come back. I do want to do more of this, like for sure, like some debate style shit.
I've tried to get leftists. It is, and I think Trump's a moron. I think Marco Rubio is a warmonger. I don't believe anything that came out of Ukraine was great. I don't think anything that's happening in Russia is great. I don't think anything happening overseas is great. We're literally in World War III. All the major superpowers are at war. United States, Russia, China, all of them. Yeah. And name one country that has a population over 1 million that isn't indebted to some central banking company or the central banking system.
I don't
Get rid of
know
the
that
Federal
I can.
Reserve.
Yeah. I mean, I hear you on these things for sure. I'm really like, I do believe our government needs like a fucking revamp, because shit's fucked, man. It really is. And the laws have been written in such a way to where these fuckers are getting away with next to anything and everything.
I want full disclosure.
Me too.
I think that I think that body cam should be on every politician. I think flock camera should be in every politician's office. I think that every conversation should be recorded, that because you are a public servant. You are being paid by me to be not my leader. You are my representative. These are not the same. This is why language matters. Oh, well, I'm your leader. No, you represent me, not the other way around.
True that.
I think cannabis is one of the greatest plants on the planet. I think the endocannabinoid system is something that is in every single one of us. I think that is something that pharmaceutical companies are trying to keep us sick. I've been on so many medications through the VA that I've disregarded all of it. Pharmaceuticals are a joke. Food, clean water. Now I can go a great website. Go check out your local water supply, and go find out what it's contaminated with. My local water source, over 300 contaminants.
Oh, shit.
And they're supposed to be filtering and then redistributing the water back to us. This plastic shit that I got running from my pump to my house, it leaches more forever chemicals than the lead pipes that they took out.
Holy shit.
But yet again, I know materials testing because I studied polymers and metals and, what is their elongation? What is their breaking point? What temperature should they handle? It goes into even organic materials. Do you know there's a lady that was studying to try and to get rid of bisphenol A in their steel line cans at the cannery for Del Monte Foods in my materials testing class? Because it's a forever chemical.
Yeah.
And yet again, women's leggings, forever chemicals directly into the crotch. If you're not wearing organic cotton, if you're wearing any kind of polymers, these are the things that for our convenience and our abundance is something that's okay. But then once you start looking in and diving into it, you're finding out there's shit all in it that's going to fuck you up. Anything that is waterproof, that is forever chemical. So anytime you put on a rain jacket and the water just slides right off of it, that's forever chemicals that you are micro leaching into your system every single day from the chemicals.
And I'd say that's why we're filled with so many fucking cancers and all this shit. It's just like the Teflon shit that DuPont did back in the day, the dark water shit, poison our water. We all in America today have that fucking C8 or whatever the fuck forever chemical it is
Carbonate.
in our systems. Yeah.
Carbonate.
From Teflon, from the non-stick shit for cooking our eggs and shit. So, I mean, you make a bunch of great points that I agree with. So,
yeah, I cook in cast iron or stainless steel. But yet again, I know cast iron and I know stainless steel because I know their chemical compositions. I know what they're made out of. And there's different grades of each. And that's the thing about people don't have the knowledge behind them anymore. It really goes for people when they talk about, CNN or New York Post. I don't give a shit about most of them. When you look at the articles, it says opinion. It has no bearing as far as any real substance. That's why I always like using first source knowledge. Okay, so you're quoting this document. I need to go read that entire document. And then you got to be like, Alex Jones, you got to go to the documents. You got to go. They're making frogs are making everybody gay. They're making the frogs gay. You got to look into it because there's so much truth behind it, but because it's broadcasted in an entertaining, theatrical, and sensationalized way, people will latch onto it. But yet again, if I sat here and lectured as, well, today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about biphenyl A. Biphenyl A, by definition, is, you know what I mean? It's not going to catch the regular person's mind, you know, because, and yet again, a lot of people, that's why it's 20-second scrolling. People can't, they extended the Instagram reels to 2 minutes. 98% of those reels aren't seen for the full 2 minutes. They are clicked after 30 to 60 seconds.
Yeah, I'd say like 60's probably pushing it for like a very small amount of it being 60 seconds even, because people's attention spans are fucked. It's sad. It is. It's sad where we're at in America.
I want to tell pretty high. You want to talk about reading language? Read the language of this book. This is the Welding Structural Code for Steel. Okay, this is a $700 book here. All right, the D1.1. You want to read how, you know, here, effective throats of fillet welds and skewed T-joints. Table A.1 is a tabulation showing equivalent leg size factors for the range of dihedral angles between 60 degrees and 135 degrees, assuming no root opening. Root opening or openings, 1/16 of an inch or 2 millimeter or greater, but not exceeding 3/16 of an inch. Like, this is the shit I had to read. So when people tell me I can't read language, it's like, it's like, come on, this is no different than a medical book. No different.
No, I mean, I don't think so. Seems like you'd have to learn a lot about that book to know the fucking shit you're talking about. Still, you'd have to put a lot of years into studying that shit.
Well, and then you got books like these, right?
Many.
The Havamal, right? It's a book. It's not a digital thing. I can actually flip through these pages and read it and mark it and make notes. It's not some
I've been
digital
muted.
form that can be changed at the drop of a hat by somebody on the back end of a computer.
Yeah, they're kind of trying to get rid of all like physical media, period, dude. Like for real, it's about to all be in the fucking internet ether, pretty much.
They can take internet away from us whenever they want.
Well, and you have personal archives. You know, people
wasn't serving them their
books, and people are actually looking and gathering books now because of the data centers and the scanning of data or books into the data set or into AI and then destroyed, because it can all be manipulated. It's just like when you look at, okay, Google AI says this on August 13th of 2026. Well, August 14th of 2026, now it says something totally different. And that's when you have like the Mandela effect. Oh, there was never a cornucopia and Fruit of the Looms. And anybody that grew up in the 90s was like, fuck, I had them all over my fucking t-shirt.
Yeah.
No, that's metaphysics. Metaphysics is fucking real as shit, dude. We switch timelines and shit.
Well, if you want to get into
we just like the
that,
eclipse.
and
you think people want to sacrifice the virgins at this fucking eclipse? Dude, people sacrifice the virgins and doing fucking black magic. How the fuck you think Trump got elected? Black magic. No shit. I refuse to believe it's anything else. They sacrificed the virgins for that shit.
Well, I think the last 25, 30 presidents were fucking idiots. Going all the way back to Grover, you know.
Yeah, fucking Hoover and shit.
You know, fucking these people that signed in the Federal Reserve Act. And then, he dies right after that happens. And then Theodore Roosevelt, he's the greatest president ever, which he's the biggest piece of shit ever, in my opinion.
I had a dream that I was the 19th president. I don't know if y'all give a fuck about that, but look that shit up. 19th president. I had a dream. How's that?
But yet again, if you look into like the world fairs, what happened to all those marble buildings? Why were there great fires everywhere in the country within a couple of years?
Because they had fucking oil lanterns, dumbass. Duh. Oil lanterns cause fires.
Have you ever seen a picture of a world fair? There was no oil lanterns. That was all electrical. Did you know there was more electric vehicles in 1892 than there are right now?
I've heard some shit about that, yeah, but what you're saying is not accurate.
Yeah, they actually.
Yeah, but what he's saying isn't accurate though.
No, they actually had not only scooters.
What he's saying is not accurate. It's because not many people own cars. It's not because there was more like overproduced or anything. It's because not many people own cars. What he's saying is fucking skewed. The way he's saying it is skewed. I'm sorry.
I've looked up the
but
history of
fucking-
diesel and
I'll pop your
automotive
bubble, baby.
just
I'll
because I'm a
just fucking
mechanic.
pop your bubble,
And
baby.
yeah, it's amazing
I'll just
how many
fucking
vehicles there were
pop
back
your
then.
bubbles
But yet
all
again-
fucking day, dude.
But yet again, you can. What history do you want to believe?
I'll pop your bubbles all day. I believe in the fucking most like the least fucking climatic version of history is what I fucking believe in. Like the least fucking like sensationalized version. That's what I believe. And I'm sorry that I bust your fucking bubbles, and I will bust them all day. You can be my new best friend. And I'm sorry. I'll bust your bubbles all day. I'm sorry.
Well, my bubble's not getting busted because I've actually seen in the museum the battery changing
That's the
apparatus
Dunning
that they had.
It's a Dunning-Kruger
would-
effect. That's
it
why
would
your bubbles
drain
won't
out.
bust.
Pull the battery out, rotate it.
You,
Next battery
I would
comes
love for
out,
either one of
drops
y'all.
in.
I'd love for either one of
Hook
y'all
it
to
up.
pop any of my bubbles. Go ahead.
Bye.
I love it because
I
I'm
don't
not
know
a
enough
Dunning-Kruger.
about this subject
Yeah.
about the electric cars
I
in the
do.
fucking
I
early
do.
1800s. So I'll have to
I
look
do.
it up for sure.
But Thomas,
I'm willing to look at
Nikola
anything.
Tesla, if you want to go look up all that shit too, I've looked up because when you look up welding,
Right, but you read it
and
because you don't have reading
introducing
comprehension,
energy
dude.
into a material, you'll start looking up all the fascinations and the frequencies.
Yeah,
and
I've already
everything else.
looked up. Like, I understand. Like when he said polymer, fucking like polymer, constructs and things like that. Like I have these mental images of these pseudostatic fucking like polymers and all these different things that are in carpets and all these other things. Like I've read into this stuff, but I read it with a reading comprehension that is different than yours. And you have like it's arrogance and it's cool, that's fine, but it's a Dunning-Kruger fucking effect when you won't fucking listen when I tell you that like you're missing
our materials are poisoning us type shit. Like we
Yeah,
don't have forever
absolutely.
chemicals in our bloods and shit. You don't believe that?
I believe that. I'm just believing that he's wrong as fuck about it because he's dumb. But he's not wrong, but he's wrong. There's a word for that in German. I can't remember it. It's like you're not wrong.
He's been making a fuck ton of sense to me, but that's just me,
Right,
I guess.
right. And that's the danger of it, though, Pyro. That's the danger of it because he's making a sense on this level, and that's cool. But there's this whole other level where it's like he's wrong as fuck, right?
Well,
and
it's not like
yes, he's right.
making
Yes,
me
he's
believe
right down
anything
here, but
different.
he's wrong
This is
as fuck
shit that
here.
I've already been. This is how I believe anyway. I've already thought these things for years that we're being poisoned by all this shit. I didn't know it was quite to the extent it was. I was thinking it was
Okay, and that
not
right,
as much
that's
shit,
cool.
but it's even more shit than I thought it was. So I mean, it's no
fucking hate
wonder
how
we're all
fucking
getting
adorable
fucking
you are.
cancer and dying earlier and earlier. Fucking millions of people getting fucking cancer, and it's probably from this bullshit.
Do you
real.
think that nuclear weapons are real?
I think they're real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you heard that story about the guy who stopped like the nuclear reactor from going off when he like a screwdriver slipped or some dumb shit and he like protected his buddies?
So right here is a half-life chart. Okay, half-life.
He's a half-wit, Pyro. Pyro, don't
This is a
fucking feed into
half-life
shit.
of
He's a
radiation.
half-wit.
Go look up the half-life of the Hiroshima
You're a half-wit.
material, and then go
You're a
look up the
half-wit.
half-life of the
Dude.
Nagasaki material.
I fucking adore people who are smarter than me. I adore it.
97
And you
million
don't
years is
have
the
that.
half-life supposedly of the Hiroshima material. There shouldn't be anything on that island, let alone the memorial that is at the epicenter of where the bomb exploded.
Babe, you dumb as fuck. There's still deers with two heads over in fucking Chernobyl. Like, you don't know what you're talking about, and that makes everyone else dumber.
I've never seen a deer with two heads, but I've seen deer with
Right, but I've looked at the fucking studies of the frogs from the area and the colors that they changed and shit. Like I've looked at these things and it just irritates the shit out of me because it's like you're misrepresenting everything. You're not stupid, but you act like you are.
So what do you think the fucking nukes were that they destroyed the fucking, Hiroshima or Nagasaki?
Anything, Pyro? Why are
I'm
you
asking him what he
halfwit?
thinks the bomb is because
Why are you asking a halfway anything? He'll talk like he.
No, when you look at what Japan was made out of, right? Japan was made out of paper mostly.
Yes.
Right? So if you have an incendiary enough to where it levels everything off with fire, yeah, it's going to cause
enough to fucking.
It's going to cause, and when you talk about shadows being burnt into the cement and all that, that happens during volcanoes. Okay.
Only if the volcano is
when-
fucking. It depends. It fucking depends, dude. There's so many different kinds of volcanoes. You're retarded. Look at you grin like you know something, but you don't. You're making everyone dumber. You're making everyone dumber.
I'm just bringing up. I'm just bringing up questions.
You're just bringing up shit like a half-wit.
I'm just saying.
You're bringing up shit like a half-wit. You don't know what.
Your own conclusions.
Like I don't trust the government. I know. So I know we fucking destroyed these countries or something. We bombed the fuck out of them, whether it was a nuclear fucking device as they explain it to us, or some type of firebomb. Either fucking way, we bombed the fuck out of them, right? I mean,
yeah, it was probably one of the greatest propaganda campaigns ever, just like going to the moon.
Oh shit, yeah. Me and this guy agree on a fuck ton of shit. We do.
Yeah, but he's dumber than you, Pyro. You are so fucking gentle. You're so fucking smart. Neither one of you are dumb.
I don't like the government, and this guy is making some great fucking points that makes me like confirm why I hate the motherfuckers.
He's a half.
Anyway,
he's a half-wit. He's a half-wit.
And it's just
I'll be a half-wit. That's fine.
You're better than that. And I hold
and try to make a conclusion that's logical. You know, when you look at ladder logic as it's programmed into an ECM or into a robot for welding, it's if and then when how. If and then when how. You got to answer the questions. And then
except you're bad at fucking. You're just bad at shit. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's just I'm just saying that. Okay, so here's radiographic testing. They teach us how to do X-rays of material.
You're retarded.
And then say, okay, well, you are exposed to radiation because it is radiation, right? You do agree that X-ray is radiation to a certain level, right?
Yeah.
I'm asking pretty high, right? Okay, so if it's one form of radiation, right, which is frequency, depending on, you know, what the material is, depending on what part of the spectrum it is on, you know, it's going to say, okay, well, we're at X-ray. Now we're at gamma.
Libby. Look at the chat. Fucking Mark knows what's going on.
It's not that he seems smart. It's that the shit that he's saying seems
is
like
wrong by definition because he's taking a path. It's like a chutes and ladders. Okay,
I'm not saying everything he's saying is fucking right. I'm saying some of the shit he's saying is absolute fact that I mean I know is fucking like with the forever chemicals and these things.
So that shit's fact. It's like chutes and ladders.
So what the fuck are we gonna do here? How do we get out of it? How do we get around this?
He takes a chute and shoots and ladders, right? You know, shoots and ladders, right? The stupid board game, right? And he takes a chute and he goes to a goddamn fucking wormhole into some other bullshit, and it doesn't fucking work. It doesn't work. It's fucking improper fucking logic. It's lack of critical thinking. It's improper fucking. It's what do you call it? It's lack of fucking cognitive function.
So you think asking these types of questions means you're lacking cognitive function?
Says he's wrong as fuck. Critical theory says he's wrong as fuck. Right, I can take any of these chutes and I can take any of these ladders and I can come to if wormholes exist in gravity, which they don't. But if they did, then we would assume that I could come to any fucking conclusion out of any fucking thing.
That just proves that we're never ever going to see eye to eye as like a human race. You know what I'm saying? We'll never see eye to eye. It's all chutes and ladders for which one you want to take as a person.
The way his logic is working is I can take a chute that says cherries are red, but I'll come out at the end and say that fucking COVID vaccines are tracker devices. You know what I fucking mean? Like it doesn't.
Never said COVID was tracker devices.
I don't give a fuck what you said. I'm saying that your logic says that if I take a chute that says cherries are red, I'll come out at the end and say COVID fucking has trackers. Like it's dumb shit. All of it.
So you think in asking any of these questions,
it's called a false equivalency. It's fucking ad hominem. It's not ad hominem. What the fuck you call it? Fuck. It's fallacy. It's fallacy because the shit doesn't fucking equate. Like if you 2 + 2 = 4. Right, but he's playing this game where he's like 2 + 2 = 18, and I know it, and it just is because it feels like that's how it's supposed to be. He's wrong. His logic
maybe 2
is
+ 2 = 4 is just a way to contain us, like time. If we didn't have time, like time's the answer to everything. I'm just fucking with you. I'm just saying crazy shit now. But yeah.
2 + 2 might not equal 4. 2 + 2 would not equal 4 if each of those units equals 10. If each of those units equals 10, then 2 + 2 = 20.
You know 1 × 1 = 2, right?
Unless one of those units equals 10.
I'm just joking.
No, I'm just telling you that math.
Terrence Howard math. He's a fucking
I'm
idiot.
just telling you that even in the real world, that 2 + 2 might not equal 2. If each of those units in 2 + 2 equals fucking 10, then 2 + 2 = fucking 40. Okay, you hear what I mean? Like it could be different, but he is wrong. His logic is fucked. Because I can make
I've
2 plus
agreed
2
with
equal
almost
40.
everything
I
this
can make
guy
two- I
said
can-
except for
I
like
can
3
make-
things.
I can make 2 plus 2 equal 40. But this
So
guy
should
started from a
we
fucking
should
flawed
we
premise
ignore
and
everything he
continued on
has to
fallacy.
say
It's
because
fallacy.
like we don't agree with some of it? Do you not
No,
think this guy
I
made any
okay,
good
so
points like with the shit he was
no,
talking about?
no, check this out. I had a problem in advanced math because I got all my math done before I got through middle school, right? Because I dropped out. But I got all my maths done, all my high school math and shit, and I had a real problem with it because I would come to the right answer, but my process is wrong, and that's what we're seeing here. He can come to a right answer. That's fine. That's great, wonderful, but his process is fucking wrong, and that means the process cannot be applied elsewhere. So even in math, when I had the right answer, if my process was wrong, then it was just like fucking luck that I came to the right answer, and I did, even though my process was wrong. And that's exactly what you're seeing with this guy. I know you fucking relate, and I know you're fucking so gentle and so fucking accepting of fucking
It has
everybody.
nothing to do with that. This is shit that I already believe about our government and the shit that Big
But
Money's
his
been doing and all this
process,
shit.
but his process is wrong, and he can
I know,
walk you
but
from
like,
his.
what do you do with
He
that?
can walk you from his beginning. He can walk you from his beginning to his conclusion, and you agree with him. But if I walk you from my conclusion to the fucking the same conclusion, if I walk you, through it with me, then the whole fucking process will be different. But it will be able to be applied elsewhere because it will be proper. His fucking steps applied elsewhere will lead you to a wrong conclusion, and that's dangerous. It's dangerous that he has a platform, and he obviously has this fucking background set up to fucking stream like I don't. And that's dangerous because
I
it's
don't know,
dumb.
man. I think he made some good
Dumb.
points. I guess that's just me, but
But he
fuck,
makes
man.
good points, but the fucking process is flawed.
But this is
I know, but
science.
should we ignore
Science.
everything he has to say then? Because
I'm not
we
ignoring him.
think it's flawed. No, I'm asking you, what's the answer? Other than telling somebody like, "Hey, bro, you're fucking wrong 100%," because that gets us nowhere. They don't listen to that. We don't listen to that.
We can't exalt him for it because the process is flawed. I don't want my face on TV. I don't fucking give a fuck. But the process is flawed, so we cannot exalt him, even though he comes to the right conclusions. Cart before the horse.
Okay.
All I know is that I was supposed to believe the science, right? But I've looked at a lot of science.
See?
I mean, this is where I guess I disagree on because I believe science is pretty fucking genuine. It's peer reviewed, and people like science is not absolute anything. Like they do peer reviewed testing, and we agree on shit that's fact from scientists, like certain shit.
And I'm skeptical of everything because when what was it?
You're not skeptical of what you fucking believe in. You're not skeptical of your process. You're not skeptical of your conclusions, even.
What?
I am constantly. I literally said there are no truths.
Everything I do and try and correct anything.
It doesn't matter if your critical process is flawed. It doesn't matter if your process is flawed. It's like trying to make a cake without having eggs. It doesn't matter how hard you try to make that cake.
Yeah, but you're missing an ingredient. That doesn't mean
you're lacking fucking eggs. You are lacking eggs in your cake. You are lacking eggs, and you're not even replacing it with fucking mayonnaise. Like, you're lacking fucking processes. You're lacking in such fucking fundamental shit.
Well, the first thing I do is ask a question. The second thing I do is try and find information. The third thing I do is try and understand the information.
That's where in between there is where you fucked.
And then
right in between there.
It keeps trickling down to create a conclusion of information.
Exactly, right? And so if you get fucked up at the top, then it fucks up everything else below. But I told you where I believe most of your fucking logic fails, where the fallacies fucking begin, and it causes fallacy. And you might hit a fucking good point. Pyro agrees with you on a lot of shit, and I do too. I'm an anarchist to the fucking goddamn core.
Yeah, that's why I don't know like what the answer is to what we do here, aside from not talking. Like, you're pretty much saying we shouldn't entertain somebody else's viewpoint on something. Like,
we cannot give this guy legitimacy if it's fucking flawed that hard. I'm not asking for legitimacy. But he is.
No, I just came on stage to interact.
Because you believe in what you say. But you believe in what you say, right?
Civil.
I'm not a civil person. Fucking deal with it. But it is what it is. I'm on camera. I know I look like shit.
We're talking about big. I mean, we was talking about corrupt government and fucking the lies and shit and the fucking just the flaws in our system.
That's all fine that he comes to a correct conclusion about it.
Well, they're asking what we're talking about here. My bad. I was talking to chat.
Oh, okay, sorry. But when it's a flawed process, though, Sorry.
Well, nothing's perfect, right? There's no utopia. There's no perfection, right?
Right, but when
There's
you
always-
fuck, you fuck.
But the thing
That's
is,
why I
is
think I
that-
make a better mediator, and I'll just watch you guys debate. You know what I mean? Like I'll just mediate, and I'll just be like that way my role's different. Because this is not a good role for me because I fucking hate
I don't
shit.
know that like I've agreed with a fuck ton. Like I thought we all kind of saw shit this way. Like I think our government's fucking cooked. I think just about they all take APAC money, some more than others. I don't like a fucking ounce of it, whether it's Democrat or Republican. Like I feel like we need to get away from the fucking two-party system. I think that's a fucking flaw itself. It's got us where we're at today with this fucking garbage of like hating each other and not listening to our neighbors and shit.
Well, and that's why I brought up, why third parties and other candidates are sued off the ballot and they're not allowed ballot access.
Exactly.
Why isn't it where somebody wants to run, they can just get on the ballot? Not
and run.
I have
The
to
people
get
who support those ideas are
50,000
fundamentally against
for-
them, though.
Well, it depends on what state you're in, but I think Tennessee, you need to have like 2.3% of the population signatures. They give you legitimacy to say that you can run. And it's like, well, if you don't know any of the policies, that's another thing is that a lot of people, when they talk about political candidates, they just talk about the highlighted points. They don't really go into policy.
The platform.
It is what it is. I interview a lot of politicians that are libertarian. I think one of the greats that's running for New York governor right now is Larry Sharp. Larry Sharp is running for governor in New York. I think he's a great candidate. All his policies are on his website.
I have to look him up. I've taken a break. I've taken a 1 month break from politics, so I need to get current because I haven't fucking looked at anything for like a month for real. Like I've had this family shit going on, so I pretty much haven't done shit.
I'm skeptical of pretty much everything. I'm not.
Me too.
I'm not going to be die hard and jump face first into something if the pool is only going to be 3 inches deep and it's solid fucking concrete at the end. I'm not diving in head first. You got to take everything on. I don't watch media. I don't watch any of the shit other than YouTubers that will like comment on it and be like, okay, but I'm not paying attention to that stuff. I'm looking at whatever's coming across the wire as far as documentation.
Do you usually do your own lives?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll come check out your channel. We'll definitely fucking have some discussions. I feel like there's some shit I can debate you on, fucking, but
it doesn't matter to me. I interviewed Carlos Dixon, who was running for the Wisconsin governor race too, and he's a person that's on the DSA communist socialist side too. I'll talk to anybody.
Yeah. I feel like that's how we need to get to. We need to get back to talking to each other, or we're fucked.
I tried talking to Francesca Hong, and like I said, she canceled 3 hours before the interview, and then never rescheduled. Yeah.
That's pretty lame.
So I've given invitations to everybody. I've interviewed people who are running from county or from sheriff to president. So,
hey,
right on.
I genuinely want to help people get elected who are good. Lib, I'd fucking help you. Not even kidding. I would fucking help train you up to get you in front of cameras, to get you on fucking TV, to get you fucking elected for anything. I don't give a fuck. I'm trying to get power into the union.
Sweet government and fucking flush out the shit bags.
Well, we can't flush out no shit bags if we ain't got nobody on the inside. We need you guys. We need you guys.
Well, I thought Thomas Massey was pretty good at exposing stuff, but yet again, I take it with skepticism because it's only coming out when he's getting out of office instead of since he's been in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, he did stand firm. Like I support Massey myself just because he stood firm on the fucking Epstein files, and that's a pretty like if you're gonna stand firm on anything, that would be the thing to do it on. But yeah, all these Republicans are pussies and fucking they only speak out when they're fucking.
The Democrats are fucking pussies too, and always have been.
They are. Do you guys see Bill Cassidy's fucking speech that he gave after confirming fucking Todd Blanche? The motherfucker looked like he was scared for his life almost. He was crying and shit. It was crazy.
I can't believe he got confirmed.
For a confirmation, that vote. But he flip-flopped, like he turned face. Like you knew this dude felt fucking terrible what he just did was fucked, and he knew it. And anybody
Yeah, I mean,
watching that speech would
Kavanaugh
know.
got fucking confirmed though. Anything can happen now. They are fucking shit up. But a few
That's what I'm
fucking
saying.
cogs in the wrench,
The guardrails are gone. Like they
they're
are.
not
Trump
all
is
gone.
fucking.
They're not all gone. You ever hear Raskin talk? They're not all gone.
No, I mean they're not all gone. I'm just saying, like a good shit's fucked right now. It is like we'll see what happens for
Dude,
midterms
we
if Trump
should
don't
be the cog in
fucking
the wrench.
do some crazy shit.
You know that
Well,
song Monkey Ring?
I've listened to politicians say feel good shit. I don't need something that makes me feel good. I can be completely emotionless when I absolutely need to. And whatever, people say, oh, you're probably a psychopath. I'm not a psychopath. I'm more of a sociopath, but
that's exactly what I was going to fucking say. That's fucking going.
Yet again, it's another label, title, or category to try and disregard somebody's opinion. Oh, he's a sociopath. You don't want to listen to that person. He's a fucking crazy person. But yet again, you go to the DSM-4 or DSM-5, and then you go to.
Why are you using that as something important?
Just like you would do if you got a.
That's
code
like
in
fucking
your car
claiming
or
Marx
your
had
truck,
everything fucking
you
figured
go to
out
the
too. That's
troubleshooting
bullshit.
tree, and it is not repeatable.
The DSM is
Not
just as
repeatable.
valuable as Marx. Fucking
Not
very
science.
little. It's not that
Science is
valuable.
repeatable.
That's why the DSM changes so often. Though science is also mutable.
Hey, I remember I was sitting in a meeting with my counselor at the VA, and I caused that fucker to have a panic attack. That fucker was in his chair just, I think this meeting's over now. Because he just can't handle what somebody's talking to him, but that's what he was trained to do as a doctoral fellow.
I see a therapist as well. My therapist is always fucking amazed that I'm not fucking retarded like everybody else. So I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm just in a part of the States where it's,
We did weaken the rails. I mean, we pretty much gave these fuckers the right. One group
exactly.
or the other on this.
Every Dem and every Republican should be held accountable for it. Every Democrat and every
I think they should all be removed and rebooted.
I think we should have mandatory voting.
When
I think we should have mandatory
security. When you give up your civil liberties for security, you deserve neither. Benjamin.
When we only have this much of the population voting, it doesn't fucking matter. The fucking electoral process is fucked when we only have this many people voting. Mandatory fucking voting. We can count every single soul, and that way nobody can claim, oh, it's being stolen by illegals or no dumb shit. We can all fucking be counted. We all have a responsibility of being educated for it. And there's a guy who gets paid. There's a guy who gets paid in every fucking local election to make sure everyone knows their options. And he sucks at his fucking job. Okay, because none of us know anything about our local elections, and we should participate. Apathy is the bane in our the thorn in our foot, the bane of our existence. Bane,
but
B-A-N-E.
Yet again, you would still have to implement some kind of like authoritarian kind of thing to make sure that it was accurate. Either your vote is going to be tracked by your DNA sample, or some kind of biometrics.
I refuse. That's why I don't have a real ID, and I've never done 23andMe.
Vote. It can't be a paper ballot. It can't be any of that. Why? It would actually have to be something that's biometric. Ballot?
Why can't it be a paper ballot? I'll refuse biometrics. I'll refuse every fucking one of them. I don't give a fuck. I'm not giving my fucking indigenous DNA to the fucking government. I'm not. I refuse. I will not.
The system is built off of faith that the system works. And when the trust in the system
it's not fails, it's not faith.
It fails.
It's not faith. It's not faith.
You have to trust.
That's not what belief I do have in the system is not based on faith.
Police talk about it all the time. The public trust. Politicians.
The police are fucking. They have the records expunged every 6 fucking months. They can do whatever the goddamn fuck they want. The police are not who I'm fucking looking to when I'm talking about fucking systems and faith. God damn.
Yeah, fuck the police. Fuck the police.
I'm sorry.
Well, not all of them. I like local police. I want like community policing type shit. You know what I'm saying? Where the cops that patrol you are like, they know the people that they're fucking policing type shit.
And that happens in small areas. That happens in small areas. My cousin Sarah got arrested because she kicked the boy Cody in the fucking nuts. But I went to school with Cody and I went to school with Sarah. You know what I mean? So like I know these people. And she kicked him in the fucking nuts.
Just not everywhere.
Federal charge over
like I don't have community policing. We have a fucking county that will railroad you in every fucking way they can. Like if you get hemmed up in my county for a cannabis charge, any of this shit, you're looking at 10 to 15 years of your life in the system over there. If you're lucky, if they don't fuck you again and fucking add to your shit. So like, I don't have community like policing shit. I wish we did.
Population in your district.
But our county's fucked. Yeah, my county's fucked. They are.
I know.
And I
I've
assume
looked
it's
at
like
it.
this all across America type shit. People have corrupt motherfuckers gouging the fuck out of us, which is what they do.
Well, it's funny. Policy enforcers, why do they latch on to one individual to keep them in the system? Oh, why does this one cop arrest this one person 3-4 times? Right? It's all to keep you.
Why did
within
they
the
just try to get as many arrests as they can,
it's-
even if it turns into nothing?
But it's also, again,
To get them in the
there's
system.
no incentive to get out of the welfare state because that is the security that is guaranteed as long as you keep participating.
I feel like
but
you
you
haven't
can't
seen
get
that from
out
another
of it
angle.
while still participating.
I feel like you're not seeing that from another angle. If you are in the welfare state, then you understand how many regulations and fucking thumbs are on you. And if you understood that properly, then you would understand there are a lot of incentives to get
What do you
out from
think
under
I
the
don't
welfare state.
understand about that? The lady that
I
took
don't
my
think you
case
understand
didn't
because I'm
even know
looking
how
at
to
you.
spell diesel. The person that actually took when I went on welfare didn't even know how to spell diesel. Okay,
I believe you.
so
I believe you.
and then there's a guy sitting in there with a fucking fur coat on, a gold chain.
There's more incentives to get out from under the welfare
$170
system than you realize.
fucking public
There's
assistance.
more incentives
I was
to get
on
out from
public
under the welfare
assistance
system
for
than you realize. It's
2
just not that
years,
easy because
and
there's
that
all
was
these
it.
fucking little
2
borderline
fucking
numbers that if you
years,
make
and that
$1,200
was
a
it.
month, then you're out of this. And if you make $1,500 a month, then you're out of that. You don't understand that there is more incentives to get out from under the welfare system than you think.
No, there
But
isn't.
the only fucking way to fucking get there is dealing drugs on the fucking side. And I fucking know that.
And
dude.
that's an
It's
excuse.
the only
and
way
I
to
don't
reach the
believe any
fucking
of that
numbers that'll
shit.
get
And
you
this
out
is
from under
where
the
I'm
system. And
gonna
I
just be
fucking
like,
know
you're
that because I don't
talking
want to be
nonsense.
under the system, bitch.
You're just talking to talk. It has no substance.
You're not fucking listening. Pyro, did you hear me?
Well, I'm fucking half asleep over here. I'm sorry. Whoops. I'm not
Pyro's
fucking.
tired of it.
My days off. My days off are fucking starting to blend together at work.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off of here. Yeah, I mean, Pyro, go check out my channel, man. We can have more discussion.
Hey,
we can have more
y'all
panelists.
subbed my ink on my sleeve shit, but just because
For
like I'm gonna
sure.
fuck off on that.
I'm gonna definitely check out, and we'll definitely talk again because I do want to have more of these conversations. I think they progress us further instead of regressing us. I think anytime we can't listen to what somebody else has to say, we're regressing, like for real. I think that's not good in my opinion. Like we need to be able to list whether I think their shit is stupid, dumb, hateful, or whatever it is. Like I think if we don't try, we're fucked. We're fucked. But yeah, that's my opinion on it. It was good to chat with you, lunatic liberal. I'll definitely talk to
I'm
you
a
again.
libertarian, not a liberal.
Or libertarian, my bad. Lunatic libertarian. I don't like labels, so I don't consider myself as a liberal either.
Well, and I
I'm
call
not
myself the
partisan.
lunatic because I do get a lot of visceral reactions to the information that I talk about. So
It's valid.
it's great. I love it. You know, and you know, people are like, that's why you're the lunatic. And it's like, yeah, I chose this name so that people can latch onto it and be like, oh, well, you know, and then go off on a tangent. So it's a dual purpose thing. I am a lunatic in a lot of ways because I don't think any of these systems are working. I think they're all failed. I can go through numerous amounts of numbers and categories and statistics of how they're failed. And how should
I
we
would just say
revamp
to that these systems wouldn't have failed if it wasn't for all the corrupt fucking systems that we got in place. You know what I'm saying? Like helping the people of America type shit.
Well, fraud, waste, abuse, and corruption's everywhere. Fraud, waste, abuse, and corruption is everywhere. I mean,
that is true. That's our whole country's riddled with it. Hey,
Pyro, do you remember back in the 90s when there was this guy that used to come on late night television? He'd wear all those question marks and he would tell you all the government money that was out there that could help you start a business or do this. There's all this free money out there. That guy still exists and he's still showing people government programs that just hand out money. And but we're broke. But
I just saw one of them the other day. Yeah.
So I like people to make it make sense. But yet again, yeah, I'm the lunatic libertarian. You can check out my channel. I'm on YouTube. I'm permanently banned from X Twitter because I questioned Oprah about missing children from her schools in Africa way before the shit came out with Harvey Weinstein. And you know, when good old free speech Elon came in, he was like, "Nope, can't talk about that. You're permanently banned." And then I got IP banned to where I can't even look at X content. As soon as I click on anything, Twitter or X, it says, "Oops, sorry, something went wrong."
Really? I thought they were like super free speech over there. Like let them people say whatever the fuck they want. I guess
Yeah,
not.
and that's not true. That's
Yeah, his
absolutely a
advertisers must have
bullshit
cracked
lie.
down. Yeah, he's got to get his money. So he's probably tightened it up. I know for a minute, I think it went pretty nuts over there. I'm not positive, but I thought it did. Like Grok turned into a Nazi for a minute and all kinds of crazy shit on X.
And I don't know because I don't participate in it. And like I said, I don't pay my taxes because I claim tax exempt and then I don't even pay them in the end. Screw 'em.
Question: have they came after you and garnished your shit or what?
Nope. You got
No?
about 12 to 15 years before they start looking at you because you're not in a high enough tax bracket for them to give a shit.
Right?
They can't get me for millions.
Yeah, that's interesting because my fucking taxes. Like my state just told me I fucking owe fucking $5,000 because I did something wrong on my 2022 taxes. So I owe them $5,000 in 10 fucking days or some fucking bullshit. Like I'm like, fuck you, dude. That's bullshit.
Well,
I paid a fuck ton to them.
They audit you, but they can't audit themselves. They lose so much money, but yet again, they'll come after the small guy just because they'll completely they'll bankrupt you in court because you can't fight the government because they have the quote unquote infinite fucking money printing machine behind them.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, so it's all intimidation. I tell the government to go fuck themselves whenever I can. I really don't give a shit anymore. I'm only going to live to be so old. You can only kill me once.
Right.
And again, I'm
not
guy.
far from that. I'm not far from that myself. I'm about to file motherfucking exempt and tell them to fuck you. I'm just sick of them spending my money on shit that I don't believe in. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck you. Fuck the government.
If they wanted to
Fuck
spend
taxes.
$50,000 to study cocaine on pigeons, I would have dressed up like a fucking pigeon and identified as a pigeon. You know what I mean? It's just, and you go look into these programs and what they were paying for, it's fucking crazy. It's, like bot flies and beagles, and then they took their voice boxes out and all this crazy shit. It's just nuts. And then yet again, is it real? Is it not real? That's what they said they spent the money on. I didn't say they spent the money on it. That's what they said they spent the money on.
Yeah. I'm sure they spent it on something fucking that I don't support.
I'm sure some man stuck
Libby
it in
believes they spent it on
walked
transgender rats. That's fine.
Huh?
Libby believes they spit it on transgender rats because he doesn't know what the fuck. Sorry.
No, you're good. I gotta jump. I do gotta bounce. I'm ready to have some deeper discussions with y'all. We'll see you guys soon. Love y'all. It's good to see you. I'll check you out, Libertarian. Almost high. Kyra, have a good night. Good chatting.
Peace.
See y'all soon. Love y'all. Deuces. Oh shit. Yeah, it was a good live. It was fucking, how long has it been? Oh my god, it's almost 3 hours. I did not expect to go like 3 hours, but good. It's a good first day back. Good to see y'all and talk to y'all for 3 hours. We'll get that a little bit more structured out and shit. So I'm sure that wasn't fun to watch, but yeah. Love y'all. See you soon. Kyra, have a good one. I'll talk to you soon. Where's Mint? I tried to get Minnie over here. Fuck. Minnie!